Yeah, that's just it's interesting perspective, man.
In here giving location history.
Yeah.
Location.
Turn my headphones up. I can't hear myself.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, the history is a motherfucker, man.
Yes, it is.
My earliest memories, man.
And there's some fun ones, man. You can live to talk about it when you're 40. When you're in your 40s, it's like, damn, I went through a lot.
But that's crazy to be aware. Because I agree with Dewan. Certain South Central niggas have no idea.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody think they territory is the toughest, though. Not to say, like, you know what I mean, but Compton, Watts, you know what I'm saying, South Central, of course. That's like the heartbeat of what they consider black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gang,
You know where I
poverty, all that. You know what I mean? And
You know where I'm
motherfuckers
different
really-
from most black people? And I used to do this a lot. I stopped because I heard myself speak one day. I got tired of that race to the bottom. Whereas when it comes to black folks, we got to talk about how tough we had it.
Right.
If you black in America, you had it fucked up.
Right.
That's just across the board. And I lived in 3 different parts of LA with 3 totally different experiences.
Okay.
And never too far from Crenshaw, never too far from Slauson. Slauson and
shit.
Broadway.
Okay.
I was on Slauson and Broadway. You know, that's the hood of the hood.
Right.
That's east of the 110 freeway.
Right.
And I remember how I was over there at a young age. And then I remember when we moved to Crenshaw and Rodeo, a little further west, but still hood. You know what I mean?
But things is different.
But things is different. But I still saw at least 3 people get shot in front of me by the age of 9.
Right.
So it was in cool houses, but the jungles was right here. The projects right across the street.
Yeah.
And I had drive-bys on my house because my neighbor was a Crip and I lived in the Blood neighborhood. So I remember waking up in the morning picking up.
Right.
I picked up shell casings in the morning.
Right.
I remember that the trauma of staying in a room and being woken up by a drive-by.
Right.
And then my parents moved to View Park, where black people with money live, Slauson and Overhill. And
yeah.
And that's where in that neighborhood we didn't have no drive-bys. No
But you right
crime.
down the street too,
We
though.
still lock our doors.
Yeah.
But the sheriff didn't fuck with us. I knew when I was driving, when I got into the LA County Sheriff area, they knew when they was dealing with a Ladera View Heights kid.
Right.
Because we didn't get fucked with.
Right.
And I prefer living in that beautiful black neighborhood with a view of the city. And I said, black people, at the end of the day, the hood thing, that's a condition that was forced upon us. That's nothing that was natural.
But see, Pasadena was a black neighborhood at that same time.
Right.
Yeah.
We grew up, it was all black. We're not talking
Right.
about a couple hundred. We're talking about 10,
Right.
15, 20,000 black people in the area of Pasadena.
Same with me.
It was just as black as Leimert Park. It was
Right.
just as black as anything in South Central.
Right.
That's when I hear you talk about it, I'm like, oh, he don't know.
Right.
He don't know. We didn't have a lot of Mexicans in the early 90s,
We didn't
late
either.
80s.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was-
I'm
it
saying.
was a
So our
tad.
experience, when you talk about us like we IE niggas, that ain't
didn't.
how we grew up, nigga.
Craig, I don't talk.
Let me tell you something. In
This thing about-
civil rights, 2 of the most important people in civil rights history come from Pasadena.
Right.
Jackie Robinson,
Right.
and motherfucking Rodney King.
Right.
These are 2 people who this country wouldn't be the same if they didn't exist. We talking about pivotal, important motherfuckers. So
Hey.
I feel like if you an LA nigga and you don't know some Pasadena history, it's disrespectful to you. It's to you.
Here's the thing about
I
it,
hear
Craig. I'm not even giving a fuck about all that.
I do.
When I say when we talk
Because
about
we cut from it, so that's why we can't.
I'm saying when the part I grew up in 3 different sides. I'm saying this whole race to the bottom about my place was worse than yours.
Not about the
Right.
race to the bottom.
I don't think that's something that's something to brag about.
It's not about
because-
race to the bottom.
We ain't talking about
No, I'm
that.
talking about that. I'm just talking about overall.
I'm talking about
I'm
our
talking about-
contribution to civil rights in this country is major. It's just as big as Compton's contribution to hip hop. That's how important our
And civil
contribution
rights,
as Pasadenians to civil rights.
I
We
didn't say
talking
it
about
wasn't.
Eldridge Cleaver. We talking about George Jackson. We talking about Jackie Robinson. We talking about Rodney King. We talking about very important people. We're not talking about niggas who parents moved east of the Mississippi, moved east 30 years ago for cheaper rent. We talking about niggas who was dropped off of here in 1915, 1920, 1930 during the Great Migrations. We talking about pivotal motherfuckers.
Let me tell you how I think about that. Again, anywhere black people exist, I can show you 3, 4 great people.
I know.
I know it's like look, that's like saying water's wet.
But we was here
If we're dealing with a black neighborhood, I could probably point out 3 or 4 people that did some pivotal shit.
Yeah.
And like I could point out Bunchy Carter coming from South Central. I could talk about Barry.
Yeah.
White. I could talk about
But where you think them niggas was
Raymond
going?
Washington. You know, I'm talking about. But to me, wherever we live is going to be greatness. So that's a given. The way I look at it.
My dad's generation, they mingled more in LA a lot because it was always gangs, but it wasn't this red and blue thing. So like whole summers on Compton Ave in 96. Because my family owned a burger stand in Compton. When the Watts in Compton. When the Watts riot broke out, it broke out right up the street from my grandmother's hamburger stand. We talking about a lady that moved here from Allegheny, Michigan in 1935, bought a house in Pasadena, got 3 brothers and sisters in the Watts area, and everybody else lived in Dana. You feel what I'm saying? So my dad don't view it different. He lived in the Nickerson Gardens and he lived on Navarro and Howard. And he also lived in Detroit, Michigan. That could tell you a story about during the Great Migration. There was a pimp named Honeycomb from Detroit. They did a wagon. It was a procession of like 150 people from Detroit that all moved from Detroit to Pasadena at the same time. Some went in the Watts, some went into Pasadena. These is all motherfuckers from Detroit that decided, got together, met for months, like, we all gonna make the move. We're gonna quit our jobs and we're gonna move to LA. We're gonna move to, we're gonna find a new life there.
That's dope. So
that's how deep this history is. So when you disregard us as just other niggas.
How is that disregarding y'all? I just say we different.
I'm just saying our culture.
We are different.
Y'all didn't catch this conversation before we went live.
Like these niggas before.
I said we different.
Hell no.
We are. No, LA niggas and Pasadena niggas are different.
I believe that we are.
Different. The issue is when you assign judgment to different. Different is just different.
It ain't judgment.
I'm a fat nigga. Some niggas is skinny. It don't matter. It's just different.
No, I get what he's saying, and I also get what you're saying. Y'all didn't come in on the conversation before we came on air.
You don't understand our history. To be
I do understand y'all history.
You don't know Pasadena history.
Hey, y'all, nigga.
What's Jackie Robinson? What's Jackie Robinson older brother
people listening.
What's Jackie Robinson older brother name?
If you want to know you listen to a Pasadena nigga, they will tell you. That's how you know they from Pasadena. They always brag about this shit.
Because we rap our shit, nigga.
Because people don't.
We different.
But no, people don't understand sometimes.
That nigga don't mean you got something.
I just say I'm from LA and move the fuck on.
Whatever y'all do, we do. Nigga, move the couches. Move the couches.
Jackie Robinson went to John Muir High School.
He went to Pasadena High School. What no John Muir?
Jackie Robinson went to Muir. Look it up. I know your history, nigga. What are you talking about? I know Pasadena history.
When you see a nigga feet twiddle, that nigga.
Hold on, nigga. Wait.
I'm like, no.
Wait a minute, nigga.
Muir. I know Pasadena history. It just. Look,
I know people have a perception of Pasadena people as far as like, oh, that seems more, what do you call it, middle class or a little higher. So people be like, oh, okay, well, that's Pasadena. Oh, you from Pasadena? You can't be tough. But the thing about it is things have happened in Pasadena that people just don't realize made these people. It's like LA. Real talk.
And that's where I'm different. I don't care if a person's tough or not. I'm not looking to fight.
It ain't about tough.
For me, I look at it like this. If you black in America, you've been through some bullshit.
Right.
You probably tough.
Right.
Even if you live in look, when I moved to View Park and I was around all the rich niggas, they got a whole nother set of problems that the niggas on Slauson and then the niggas I knew on Slauson and Broadway couldn't understand the plight of the niggas in Ladera Heights. But they'll look at somebody in Ladera Heights, they'll come to the house and see that big ass house with that big ass view and assume you ain't got no problems. No, we got problems.
It ain't nothing
and
like that.
And we still dealing with white supremacy. So I don't believe in measuring problems.
I agree with Juwan. And it's different. I agree with Juwan. It's different. But when it like the South Central part of LA,
right?
When Pasadena, before the gentrification, it's about in population the same as Dena. Right. But Dena is a pocket LA, meaning so in South Central, you got South Central LA, then you go to Ladera Heights, Beverly
West
Hills.
LA.
We got all that same discrepancy. All that, even the gentrification in the 1950s and 60s, all the black people lived down here. Martin Luther King spoke 5 times at a church down here, right around the corner. This is where all the black people used to be, and we had black businesses all up and down Fair Oaks, black-owned grocery stores, black-owned all type of shit. And when they gentrified, they moved niggas above the freeway, and they bought all the black-owned businesses and tore them down and replaced them with white shit.
Like they did on Broadway and Central.
Same shit.
And Main Street. It's all. Here's the thing with black America. When I was in D.C. this past weekend, I saw the gentrification going on. One thing we got to understand is whatever's happening in my town is happening in your town. This country is not that creative.
Right.
They find a way to fuck you over. They gonna fuck you over. That was a reparations rally. 5,000 people showed up for reparations for black people. But when it comes down to it, they're gonna shut us down, and this is how they're gonna do it. They're gonna first put in a train line. And then once they put in a train line, they're gonna take the businesses out. And if they can't put in a train line
Or a freeway.
it's going to be a freeway. It's going to be one of the two. So if you see a freeway coming, if you see a train line coming, when I was in DC, when I was near Howard, I was with some locals. They're telling me, I was like, so when's the neighborhood change? They're like, when that metro got built. I was like, okay, just like Crenshaw. You know what I mean? Okay, just like the 105 freeway, just like the 110 freeway. So one thing is black people, we got to know that whatever we dealing with, whether you're in Mississippi, whether you're in Florida, Portland, Maine, or Portland, Oregon, you dealing with the same shit in a different toilet.
Right.
So all the ranking and saying, I got it this way, I got it that. There's racism in Mississippi, but it's also racism in LA. Now, do they look the same? No. Racism in LA smiles in your face and then fucks you behind your ass.
Right.
Racism in Mississippi just fucks you head on, but you're still getting fucked.
Either way.
So all the ranking shit, we just gotta know that, man. We just gotta compare notes on how we got over the bullshit, and then have that kind of synergy come together, and then we'll get over the bullshit.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very important that cities that have culture outside major cities establish and set that line that, hey, nigga, we equals. This ain't we lesser because it's 1,000 black people here and 100 there, because we want our cultures to hybridize. A Pasadena nigga or a Long Beach nigga, they stand firm on they shit because we not up under you niggas. We not, I mean, gangbanging started in South Central, but our cultures need to combine. We not finna just be little brothers to LA niggas. We love y'all niggas, but we gotta establish and keep our culture. So the pushback ain't that we feel like you being disrespectful. It's hey nigga, it's another nigga in the room that you need to be talking to that's down for the same shit you down for. We not niggas just, you gonna just free to feed us anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why you don't have Northern Italy niggas like banging on Southern?
You don't know the history?
They do.
The Corsicans and the Italians fought like a motherfucker.
Okay.
The Venetians, all that shit.
I'm about to say, it be always sides.
Oh, here's the difference, Sarah. The only difference is they only put down their fight when black people walk in the room.
Oh.
When we leave, they get back to fighting each other.
Yeah, the white people, they invented the bullshit. But then why isn't Brett Favre canceled? You niggas should be ashamed of yourself.
They ignoring Brett
ADL,
Favre.
can you cancel Brett Favre, please?
For
he
real,
stole
nigga.
money out the system.
And we ain't talking about that shit at all.
Yeah.
Stole
Ain't
money
nobody.
to build a damn volleyball gymnasium, and don't nobody watch volleyball or pay to watch it
And it was his daughter, right?
Mississippi, right?
It was his daughter that he got the money for.
for his daughter.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's a lot of dads that can do some crime for their kids. Fuck. This nigga got away. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
For the knee pad.
That shit is
I mean, if
crazy.
you
Like,
go
ain't
do
nobody
crime-
talking about that shit, though.
If you're gonna do crime, you gotta do it to feed your children.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's so many dads that's in jail right now that did work to get money for their kids.
This nigga's doing.
And this nigga went public. This shit is public known that this nigga did some shady shit to get money for his kids, whatever, soccer team, whatever the fuck.
To let the rest
And he ain't in jail.
But to let the
When
rest
he
of them know they can do the same thing.
He's at home.
Yeah, he was the mayor, like a former governor or some shit.
So
Like
if your
And-
mayor and your governor is fucking you over, your whole shit is done.
yeah.
But that's what I'm
And
saying.
he was- his
How was he
daughter-
not in
other daughter-
jail and y'all said he stole money?
And his
How the
other daughter
politicians
was
not
on the
in jail?
show.
Right.
His
That's
other daughter
crazy.
was on a reality show.
Ring, that's
How are these politicians not in jail?
Bro, that shit is crazy. It's like, dude, they admitted that this nigga did wrong.
Who's the last politician to be put in prison?
Guarantees a nigga.
No, what the dude? Rob Blagojevich was the dude.
Wow, you can't even say that
Shut
nigga
up,
name.
nigga. Like,
That nigga need to be in jail.
no, and Trump pardoned him.
Kwame Kilpatrick still in jail, the former Detroit mayor. He got like 27 years for some bullshit.
But he
Is Omar Bradley, Omar Bradley, the former mayor of Compton, I think he's still
My
mayor.
mother went to high school with his parents.
Yeah.
They all used to be in this group called the Shrine of the Black Madonna.
Oh, we had
What the fuck is that?
we had the
Black people
In high
like
school?
like
It was like they was 17, 18. It was like
And they love
it
Madonna?
It wasn't a cult.
No, that's an old.
It's like a. How do you explain it?
The Shrine of the Black Madonna. That's what the Pope prays to every morning. The original Mary's a black woman.
I just said that it was about the white bitch with the dot on her face.
No,
The original Madonna was a black woman.
It was like I guess
And
it would be.
she's the original Mary.
Okay.
And she's known as the Black Madonna.
But the
story
group-
of Mary is her.
Oh, okay.
The group called the Shrine of the Black Madonna. They were almost what the equivalent of what Hoteppers are now. They were like the black conscious community in Detroit and certain areas in the Midwest that I know of, and they would just get together and share information, but they did it almost like church, where they bought a building and they had a leader, and he was raising money for a school, you know what I mean, shit like that.
But this is the dude I was talking about, Rod Blagojevich. Rob Blagojevich.
That nigga look like
What did
the lawyer from fucking
what did Robert do? What did
Rod did? He was for fraud, campaign fraud, embezzlement, like taking bribes. He looked like he take bribes.
Hey, can you look at the lawyer from Death Row? Y'all gotta remember this nigga's
The
picture.
lawyer from Death Row.
Look at the main lawyer from
I
Death
should
Row.
put in. Let me type in Google lawyer for Death Row.
When they was going through their indictment. Look at this nigga and look at this mayor you just.
No. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna put this up in just a moment. As soon as it comes
Watch.
Somebody said Kwame Kilpatrick was released by Trump. I don't know.
Kwame Look, nigga.
He look like Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Nigga only got the pointy nose. But that's not the one that was with him back in the day when they was fighting.
I should put in back in the day, Suge Knight lawyer or something.
Back in the day, Suge Knight
That's not
lawyer.
exactly how it would have.
Because that's how the nigga look. They do look like they take bribes though.
Oh, this is the other one. This is golden.
This is
Man,
golden.
This nigga got a flip.
Watch. Oh shit. Nah, I'm talking about back in the day when they was fighting shit with motherfucking the dude who ran Death Row.
Oh yeah.
That just got out, Harry O.
I'm not going through the anthem.
Yeah, no problem.
But like, it's just that they don't do politicians, man. They don't. Yeah, I read something years ago. I don't know the exact number, so don't quote me, motherfucker.
Niggas will hold you to it, right?
To it. They're like, you didn't say it, nigga. It was like the percentage of black people who worked in Congress and in federal office, that got like hit with charges was like 2 or 3 times the amount of everyone else.
Right.
Yeah, they said Maxine Waters should have got hit.
Like
I remember they were saying she sold $6 million.
And all them niggas, all of them is corrupt.
Bro. Maxine Waters, you never heard of that?
No, talk about it.
They had this was some years ago. I want to say at least 2005 or 6. I think I want to say 6, maybe 6. She built some buildings or whatever like that, but they said she was on the top 10 crooked politician list, and she was number 3.
I don't believe that.
Oh man,
you feel me? Now, granted, I'm not saying that I believed it, but I'm just telling you, when you got your reputation like this, they said she stole $6 million.
They put her at 3. All the corrupt. They put her at.
You get what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It was a trip.
She corrupt. Yeah,
because the thing about it is
she ain't corrupt.
Oh wow, people have been saying that for years.
Most corrupt thing you know of her doing.
See, the thing with corrupt with her,
washing money.
She brings the area that she presides over, my area. She don't bring us resources. She promises she doesn't bring anything our way. There are no
bitch crooked.
There are no meaningful jobs in our area. I've been living in Maxine. I've been living in Maxine Waters. I've been living under the Maxine Waters. My mom used to go when she was LA City. When she was in the LA local politics, my mom used to have to debate her. When I was 7, my mom was going to go debate against Maxine Waters.
I knew about her.
My mom was going to Nate Holden's office because she was local. It was like a lot of things we wanted to get done with the school. She would always promise one thing and do something different. That's why I've never, like we were talking earlier about the whole gang thing. That's why as a kid, I never took them as serious because my mom had me down at these city council meetings when I was 6. I knew who the people who really made the difference in the city was. And Maxine Waters was always coming around saying one thing and doing some bullshit.
I just gave Kraig a fact.
What'd you give me?
The Maxine Waters was crooked than a motherfucker.
No, I know he know, but I know DeWine.
No, he verified me, nigga, but I gave it to you first. No homo.
I was like, I know DeWine. No.
She just ain't. She ain't never done right by us.
There's 2 motherfuckers I know DeWine don't fuck with. Maxine Waters. And what's the other nigga?
Karen Bass. Hope she loses.
No. The black politician over there.
Obama?
No, nigga.
Whoa.
Mark Thomas.
Yeah.
Don't say that like that, nigga.
No, I don't. My dad got in a fight with him in middle school.
That nigga hold a grudge.
Hell yeah, we ain't never gonna be cool.
No, because when I was 17,
We got a lifelong beef in
when
this
I was
bitch.
17,
This is Hatfield and McCoy level.
when I was 17, Magic Johnson was gonna build a mall. Hell yeah! When I was
shit is
17,
a Beverly
Magic Johnson was gonna
Hillbillies,
build a whole
nigga.
shopping center, the Center Bar Plaza on King and Marlton. Magic was gonna
Nigga know
build
where
that
the
motherfucker.
stage was.
Mark Ridley Thomas came in and said, "That's all I got because I really follow politics."
Right.
Mark Ridley Thomas came in and said, "Okay, Magic, you can build that." Because I was thinking I can get a job at Foot Locker.
Go on.
Nigga, Mark Ridley Thomas came in and said, "Unless you put my name on it, you can't build it." And so I couldn't get a job because this whole ass nigga wanted his name on it. Fuck
Yeah,
Mark Ridley
fuck
Thomas.
Mark Ridley Thomas. But DeWine, sometimes you're full of shit.
You smell it? You smell it with the nose?
You smell it with the
Then Kraig's like,
Everybody attacks your nose. Nigga, that shit is hilarious.
Kraig's like, you gonna eat some grits tomorrow, and that's what your shit gonna smell like.
I'm a shit fortune teller.
That
tell you
shit
what's
crazy.
I can tell you the color of the toilet is gonna be in and everything. I can smell Dookie Heel. I know. I can smell the color on it.
That nigga,
Day.
he was burnt the fuck out.
Mark Wrigley. It's somebody that everybody can't stand. Like my dad, he don't like Byron Scott.
Oh shit!
I love Byron Scott.
I just did a celebrity game with him, bro.
I love Byron Scott, but you know why he hate him?
Because he'd always be injured.
No, because they traded Norm Nixon for him. My dad's a big Norman Nixon fan. So
I
if
mean,
you-
I can see that.
So if
I
you
can see
bring
that.
up Byron Scott,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that though. Because if you have a favorite player, whoever you traded him for, of course you're gonna hate him.
Yeah. I can't
That's
wait to bring
anybody.
Pops back on the show. If y'all bring up Byron Scott, watch what happens.
That's crazy. He like Norm Nixon like that,
He
huh?
love Norm Nixon. That's like
That's dope.
like he loved, but I don't know what it is.
Wait, was that Norm Nixon that was married to Felicia Rashad?
No, Debbie
No,
Allen.
Debbie Allen.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
my Bob Rashad was with.
I got an auntie.
Amara Rashad was with her. Yeah.
How many you got? One auntie or you got one?
No, I got an auntie who
And they say I got one auntie, and that's where he left it. Willie Dean, I got one auntie.
Willie Beeman.
He said
That's
he
what
don't
I
like
would say.
Byron Scott, though. Byron Scott.
my auntie can't stand the Olsen twins.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I can't either.
Not the grown Olsen
And
twins.
I
Yeah, I can't.
with them.
The full house Olsen twins.
Oh, she
Really?
can't stand
I
them?
can't stand them little bitches. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, I thought she couldn't stand them.
little privileged ass.
What they do?
I thought she couldn't stand the little crypt keeper ones now.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
they look like
Nobody can stand them.
Dude, they sucked in on all,
They
bro.
are age, too.
that, bro.
They look old.
That's a damn shame. And now the sister is flourishing.
Right.
The sister is what's her name on Marvel?
Yeah. The one, Wanda from.
Oh, yeah,
Wanda.
WandaVision.
That's
Yeah,
their little
yeah.
sister.
Yeah.
So it's like she
thought- I
looked
thought that was
way.
one of the
They're
Olsen twins.
they're billionaires.
No,
they're
the Olsen
billionaires.
twins. That's the little sister.
There were twins.
Yeah, they
only played
twins.
one character on Full House, and they're billionaires because of their children's line and stuff like that.
Man, but they look crazy.
Somebody said his dad couldn't stand Mr. Rogers.
But no, that girl, them two girls look terrible now, bro. They aged
Well,
badly.
They're very skinny, but
They look like about 90 years old, and I think they
That nigga said both of
45.
them weigh 28 grams.
For real. For real. Now the sister look cool though.
can I tell y'all
Wanda
who my
looks
mother
straight.
doesn't? Can
Go.
I tell y'all who my mom doesn't like?
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
My mother doesn't like anybody that was a love interest of Victor Newman on Young and the Restless.
Get the fuck
All of
out
them
of
were
here.
bitches.
I thought the
Young
bitches
and the
was
Restless.
nasty that tried to fuck Victor Newman.
Victor
He was
Newman.
ugly.
Bring up a picture of Victor Newman.
That nigga was ugly, bro.
Wait, hold on. You know I'm gonna find a fucked up picture.
He looked like the first vampire ever.
But my mama loved him and Keenan Ivory Wayans. They did no wrong.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh wow.
That's
But
the-
this is a nice picture.
Well,
though.
bring
Keenan
it up,
Ivory Wayans
motherfucker.
Keenan Ivory Wayans put a platform for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
shitting on the
Change your tone. Change your tone.
Oh, here we go with this shit.
Wait, it's
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
It's coming up. It's
Daisy, I ain't gonna lie to you. Them
It's coming.
flip flops don't go
Drawing
with
the
that dress.
picture. She in there drawing it herself. This kind of how you look right here. This kind of how you look.
Oh, that
Okay,
dude.
yeah.
That dude. Okay.
That nigga look like he say nigga twice a day.
No. But he look like he
Look at these
he
niggas.
clean your pussy with his mustache.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I never knew. I
He didn't wipe it from the
I
last.
just remember he was on camera back in the day.
He look like a French westerner.
Yeah. He only get his hair cut with scissors. He ain't never had a clipper on his head.
I never knew who that was.
That nigga do porn all day long.
His best friend is Kirk Cameron.
I remember he was always on camera in the 80s.
You feel me?
In
Like
the 80s, he was always on camera somewhere.
that mustache just look like he drink whiskey and eat pussy.
That nigga
That's it.
killed himself when bell bottoms went out of style. I'm not supposed to live after this shit go.
That nigga look crazy.
He doesn't leave the house.
But he do look better than your motherfucking preacher we saw earlier.
Yeah.
What?
Yates.
What preacher? What
Yates.
preacher?
We seen a preacher that was half black, half karate.
Nigga
What you
was
not
a
gonna do
kung
is
fu
talk
preacher.
about the Reverend Jack.
If you'd have seen this Reverend dog, this nigga look like he got a church
Jack Abe, so the one
a church dojo.
No, he don't.
Who is
Like,
Reverend?
let me
Like
find
like
the Reverend.
Bible scriptures
Hold
and
on.
karate kicks.
Hold
This
on.
nigga was
Y'all
a
not
self-defense Christian.
Wait till you see this nigga, man.
Hold on, let me find
This
it.
nigga look like he created karate,
Who
nigga.
is
I
it?
swear to God.
This is the Reverend Jack Yates of
Jack
Jack
Yates.
Yates.
Look at this
High
nigga.
School.
This is
The
not
first
no
nigga to do calligraphy.
That is not no nigga.
Oh, yeah.
The Reverend Jack
Look at
Yates.
this nigga, man. You can't tell me that nigga didn't have karate classes in the back of the church.
That nigga got chow mein ribs.
I just want to know, why is this picture black and white like this? That's an old ass preacher that you knew, Sarah.
Speaking light
Look
for
at the edge up, though. Look
That's
at the
a nigga.
sideburns.
Yeah.
That nigga look like a preacher.
One at a
that
time.
just
There's
cut
too many
you off.
motherfuckers talking. Sarah, relax your ass, nigga.
Right, she's singing and
I
shit.
was singing our school song because we're the Mighty Lions.
You was singing your
nigga-
school song.
Yes, damn it. Because that is the founder of my school.
Yeah,
That nigga invented the Benihana grill.
Like,
That nigga got,
That nigga right
that
there.
was soy sauce himself.
whatever.
That was Mr. Soy Sauce.
Hey, is he the first nigga that had that edge up, though? You see that? He the first
That-
nigga that had an edge up.
Man.
Right here, see?
With
You
the
see
part.
that?
Look,
You
look,
see that?
Who breaks
Right.
him on the
When
side?
he was a kid, he used to walk as a cereal boy.
That nigga used to stir fry his cereal.
Kraig. Niggas is stupid. God damn. Motherfuckers is crazy. You should have never showed us that picture.
Kraig, when he
Brother
gets thirsty,
Rice.
when he gets thirsty, what does he drink?
That nigga.
You gonna get a gang of Asians mad at us.
Fuck y'all. Fuck
This
y'all.
is not it.
See in the comments, Trill by Nature, great Reverend Jack Yates. Yes, you are correct, sir.
Yeah, that
Somebody said
motherfucker.
Hibachi Hotel. Oh, so that was Jack Yates?
No,
Yeah.
he did not invent rice and
I heard of Jack Yates High School. I know that's
Thank
what it
you,
was.
Jack
Jack
Yates.
Yates.
That's Jack Yates.
Yeah, Jack Yates Senior High School produced
Oh,
people
the-
like Roland Martin.
Oh, hell no. Hey, Roland Martin's a hoe.
Felicia Rashad. Debbie
No.
Allen.
Roland Martin
He
Roland
cold.
Martin tried to go at me on Twitter yesterday.
Oh my
I was
God.
on a flight, so I
shit.
had time.
We got personal beef on Twitter.
Roland Martin's a hoe.
Did you challenge him?
Nah, he just know. Tashina Arnold just shouted me out, and he can hear. He come in the comment section like, I don't know about those people, man. They grifters and blah blah blah. I was like, nigga, you was raising money for a van that you still ain't got yet, but you want to call me and other people grifters? The fuck?
Oh, shit.
Roland Martin been in front of our TV. Roland Martin used to come on at the Michael Jackson videos. Remember he was on the BET News break? And we grew up watching Roland Martin. And now here come this mother. Don't nobody fuck with him. Don't nobody like him.
I don't know who
So
Roland
just
Martin
because
is.
somebody is Roland
You don't
Martin
know
is
who
that
Roland
he look
Martin-
like an owl.
Nigga, I'm showing
He the nigga look like his head shaped like a Rubik's cube. He's always on the news.
that nigga said
Pull up Roland Martin.
that is not Roland Martin. nigga. That's Roland Martin ancestor.
Yeah, so he was just mad because Tashina's giving niggas love, and he tried to jump in the comment section on some whole shit.
He won her or something?
That
I
nigga
guess
said
so.
a van.
I don't know. He was
Well, yeah, Roland
but I was in the
Martin.
middle of a flight, so I had time. I had a 6-hour flight. I was good.
I need to see this nigga.
Oh, hold on, just
Pull him
a
up.
second. I'm coming. Y'all just
Whoa,
y'all think
whoa.
this stuff
Hey,
just
That's
happened.
nasty.
Yeah,
Wait,
hey,
wait, wait.
hey, oh,
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to.
That's what you doing in the booth?
A nice, respectable picture of this man.
He went to Yates, so you don't need that respectful.
Yes, because he is a graduate of my high school. So there you go, Roland.
He looked like an owl. Watch. Yeah. No, look.
Oh, Roland Martin. Okay, the nigga. Wait. This is the same nigga that was with Michelle. That's from crazy. Fucking Destiny's Child. And the way she looked, nigga, she looked like she was fucking that nigga because he was the sugar daddy.
I ain't got no box head.
You look like Swollen Martin.
That's the nigga that was with Michelle. Swollen Martin.
That nigga had a David Lucas forehead.
So you hate Roland Martin?
I don't hate him. He was in my
dislike him.
He was in my mentions. Running this goddamn mouth. I wasn't talking to this nigga. Fuck him.
When you take a picture with a broad that look like she don't want to be with you, you pretty much done dotted. You feel me? Like she. No, that you know who Michelle is. You know who Michelle? Yeah, for real. I believe in you.
That nigga look like a Roblox.
That nigga holding on to his hair, nigga. He got a lot of neck, nigga. That's a lot of neck right there. Damn.
I bet 3 burritos on
Look at all that neck, nigga. Hey. Where the chin begin?
They gotta lay down 2 prayer rugs for him to pray.
Like, let that hair go, my nigga. Goddamn.
Yeah, let that hair go, boy.
You feel me? You holding on to stragglers.
How do you get into it with all these elite motherfuckers?
Because that nigga be saying some real shit.
Real shit.
That's real.
Shit, I say some real shit, but that right there, again, I wasn't saying nothing to him. The homie Jashina was me and some other people. She was shouting me and a few other people out. Then here he come.
Man, he views you as competition, bro. Like maybe you coming from
that motherfucker got a goddamn near 1 million followers on Instagram. I got a goddamn 5,000.
I'm gonna tell you something about that though. No matter how many followers you got, when you say something that honestly touch a person,
right?
It don't matter. Yo, that comment will bring a motherfucker out of the woodworks that would never usually even comment on your shit. It's like, oh shit, I gotta say something to this nigga.
Hey, gotta say something. It's like, dude, man, you go back to the 90s and relive your glory days and get the fuck out my mentions.
Yeah, because when that nigga be turning, I know who that nigga is. When that nigga be turning his head, I be like, God damn. Yeah. That neck look crazy. Like you can't even put a turtleneck on that neck, nigga.
Him and Talib Kweli come out with a diss record.
Because I know Michelle got.
Bro, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Michelle got with that with plenty. It's just on security, nigga.
Right.
Purely security. She's like, ain't no other nigga checking for me
that nigga,
except for this wide neck nigga here.
Michelle who?
Michelle from Destiny's Child, the bitch that always falling.
Wait,
that was her nigga.
No, it wasn't. No.
Yes, nigga.
No,
pull it up. Pull it up.
No.
Pull it up.
Ain't no pull
Hey,
up,
Michelle,
Pull it up. She dated him.
No,
Trust me.
He been married to his wife over 20 years.
Look at it, man. Goddamn it. I'm trying to tell you.
He's been
They
married.
dated. They date. All right. For sure.
That nigga.
For sure.
No, they didn't.
For sure.
No, they didn't.
You ain't gonna look it up?
No, okay.
Yeah. Look it up.
Like,
Might be some truth to it.
I gotta see
Look it
this
up.
shit.
Wait a minute. Roland.
And Michelle from Destiny's Child.
And Michelle.
Let me see here, yeah.
Where did you see this?
I saw this because they was talking about it, like how she looked.
This nigga is
like she just didn't want to be with
this nigga run the Destiny Child fan club.
Nah. Destiny Child fan club.
And no.com. No. Yay.
That shit was crazy because when I seen it, I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Well, shit, if this true, you know, Dewan gonna try to holler at her.
Yeah, Dewan find it.
Dewan gonna be in her inbox.
Okay, this says, this is Michelle doing dating history. Let's see here in her dating history.
Yeah, I'm not. I see you take a picture.
I got to piss. I'll be right back.
I gotta piss. That nigga be drinking a lot of water.
Yeah,
and,
everything here is like
she dated Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin. Yeah, that's the football player. Curtis
Martin. Man. Nah, man.
Curly hair too.
Nah, man. Hold on.
Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin.
No. Next up.
He's like,
no.
Hell no. Hell no.
Curtis Martin.
Hell no.
Curtis Martin.
Yeah, Curtis
Hell
Martin.
no.
Curtis Martin.
Michelle from Destiny's Child.
Yes.
Michelle,
No, yes.
Her name Michelle Williams. You don't even know her last name. Michelle.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know. I didn't say her last name. I said Michelle from Destiny's Child. I don't know her, but falling off
Obviously
a fucking
No, they didn't date.
That sucks. That you can research,
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
past.
That's really sad.
I only known her for falling off stages and always being the saddest one on Destiny's Child.
Bro, do
My
you know they had a
whole
whole
life
page
has
that dedicated to her called Poor Michelle or something like that?
For real?
I believe
It
it.
was a whole page. You'll go to it, it'd be like the time they didn't tell Michelle they were wearing skirts today, and she the only one with pants on. The other two members, like every time it's something like that. The time like she did that song. What's the song Michelle had? Yes.
That
When
gospel song?
Jesus
said
said
yes? Oh, yeah.
yes,
It was
nobody can
somebody
say
put
no.
a error in. It said Beyonce featuring Michelle Williams on her
Oh
own song.
wow!
Damn.
Somebody screen captured and put on the website the time they put Beyonce, gave credit for Beyonce. It's a whole page just did some Michelle.
I just
Damn.
always remember her falling off that stage and
And what's
watching
the part?
motherfucking Beyonce and Kelly Rowland.
And I remember
They looked at her like, damn, bitch, get up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That shit had me dying like,
Look,
damn.
The funniest
106 in Park.
One of
Oh,
the
wow.
funniest ones I saw was 3 little girls. They was like at church or whatever. 3 little girls. And they said, we gonna be Destiny's Child. One girl said, I'm Beyonce. The other one said, I'm Kelly. The last one said, oh man. they posted that.
That's cold.
I'm like, that's fucked up, bro.
And she was like, what, 10 years older than the other girls?
Was she?
She was?
She was older. She was older than
I didn't know.
Beyonce. She's older than Kelly Rowland.
She hung it out though. She made the cut.
Yeah. She made the cut off. Them other 2 girls.
Yeah.
What was one with the first
other
2
had
that got
left.
off?
The no, yeah.
Latanya,
Latoya.
and Latavia.
Yeah.
Latoya, Latavia.
So it was a football player.
Yeah, Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin.
Why you laugh like that
Jersey
leaving out the
Nets.
dodo?
That was funny.
There you go. Oh,
Look, and she felt they was like,
he
wait,
just showed up.
wait, go back. Yeah, go back.
Wait,
That
wait,
shit,
wait.
get up,
He
bitch.
just showed the phone. He just showed
Hey, it was so, hey, get up, bitch.
Kelly kind of gave her the bump.
Like, I'm mad it was a nigga there to help her up,
They're not
though.
helping her.
Kelly kind of gave her.
Messed up.
Watch, Kelly said,
What
"Get off
did
me,
Kelly
bitch."
have on?
Shit, some shit we was probably looking under.
Watch
Just-
Kelly
just-
arm. She got get off me.
Kelly dressed like
Right.
Joan of Arc.
Oh, shit.
Joan of Arc.
You could have
That was hilarious, nigga.
Latoya's the one all the way on the left.
Latoya,
No, Latoya was in the
wasn't
group and they had
group.
4.
That's a little thick one.
No,
Latoya
No, that's the
Luckett.
light
Is it
skinned one.
Luckett? Latoya
the one
Luckett.
that's on
Latoya
Power
Luckett.
now. Yeah,
Oh.
Latoya Luckett. She on Power now, but the other one, Latanya.
and she was on Greenleaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beyonce.
That shit was so
Beyonce
funny.
was- she was with Slim Thug, right?
Lynch.
Huh? Yeah, Beyonce.
She does not get out of character at
Beyonce's a
all.
professional.
Yeah, she don't care.
Who, Beyonce?
What you got for
Oh,
us
she
today,
wasn't
Daisy?
fucking around.
What you got for us today? Such an amazing.
The pressure is on.
I'm just mad that they got her house shoes like this.
On.
So, Kanye West again is being sued by a record company for sampling Boogie Down Productions song without the consent and adding it to his Steam player.
KRS-One is suing Kanye West because he used the Bridges Over on the album, a sample of the Bridges Over. What's that album you put out on a little device?
Oh yeah.
Oh, down to 2.
iPod?
I guess whatever. Yeah,
I think it was down to 2. He put on that.
So he sampled the Bridges Over, and KRS-One is like, well, shit. Since them white folks took their money, I'm gonna need mine. I'm gonna need mine before you ain't got no more money.
Right.
That's messed up.
Is this right for KRS to be suing this brother, even though he's going through what he's going through right now?
Yeah, why not? Everybody else getting him.
Was there a discussion beforehand? Because I mean, I feel like this. The Bridge is Over is like, man, that's classic. You know what I mean? It's like that's you can't. It's like remaking a classic movie. You feel what I'm saying?
Because like oftentimes they'll put the artist as a person filed in a lawsuit. When really the person filing a lawsuit is people who control the masters.
Right.
That's oftentimes what it is, and so. But if he sampled it and he didn't get the clearance, you gotta clear your samples. That's business.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I support Kanye, but business is business.
But he's just getting hit from all ends, nigga. So shit. Everybody gonna come from somebody gonna sue his ass for some other bullshit.
They said that they believe that he made around 2.2 million from those sales alone.
Oh, so KRS-One need that rent paid. I
I
hear you.
need that bread, bro.
Yeah, man, look. If you create a piece of art and somebody take it, they owe you. Like I always lean towards the originator. Originators are always getting screwed over. So
But you
if somebody
could've made a
originates
phone
a
call.
piece of music, if you want some music, look, you can create your own goddamn music. If you're gonna decide to take somebody else's, you got to pay them. Or just create it from.
Well, Kanye said he reached out. He said, I reached out and there was no response.
But that don't mean just take the shit though.
But how they gonna get the money back if he not playing it on the radio, right? He sold it on that little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So how you gonna collect your money?
I mean, if it made sales,
But I'm saying, but it's
something.
He could send a cease and desist though, right? He could have just did that.
But that shit is done and over with.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, son. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know the answer to that shit because this new streaming shit. We don't know the
streaming
answers to
is-
this.
Yeah,
Right?
streaming is different.
With your own device, we don't know. The legal precedent is gonna have to be set with this case.
And they took all his music off of streaming, right?
Yeah.
Man, they did.
Ain't-
still
he's
on
not on Tidal.
He on Spotify.
Somebody removed him, right?
Night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who removed
okay.
him? Somebody removed him.
I thought he was on Tidal.
SoundCloud removed him.
Oh, who the fuck
nobody
cares
fuck with
about
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, right?
That's for
SoundCloud,
Mexican
I thought
rappers.
I thought
Oh shit!
That's for
Fuck yeah,
Chinese
SoundCloud.
rappers.
The
Mexican
Paisas is
African
rapping.
rappers. That's
on
where
my
all the
SoundCloud.
African rapper, gangster rap is
feel
on
me?
SoundCloud. Nigerian gangster rap is lit.
Taiwanese niggas. That shit's crazy.
It lives on SoundCloud.
Yeah, but I thought he was with Tidal. He ain't with Tidal.
I don't know. I know somebody pulled him. We got to look it up.
Yeah,
It's something
on
I need to
Spotify,
send Sarah, man. I'm glad somebody clarified it for me.
He's still on Tidal.
He's
Yeah.
still on Spotify too.
I'm such a fan of Kanye.
Yeah.
I mean of Kyrie Irving. I take issue with what he's doing. I know it's harmless. You know what I'm saying? I take issue with brothers not taking a strong stance and standing on it. And
You
it,
talking about standing with him or him
no,
standing
him
with him?
standing on it, right?
that-
But I mean, you have to understand something from him too, though. That is his livelihood, and it's being taken away from him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like our conscious community is failing our elite athletes who are open to these ideas because they're allowing themselves to be sacrificial lambs when that's not their job in this. Unless you're willing to die on the battlefield. If he was willing to go out like Ali, then I would fully 100% support him. The only thing I don't support Kyrie on is the fact that he's being apologetic. It's like either you fighting for us or you're not, nigga.
Yeah, that shit.
Do not apologize. If he do, I got to back off him.
Well, I mean,
I got. If he do, I got to.
I don't think he's fighting for us. I think he just put up a picture.
and I think he just really honestly made a statement and was trying to call himself
feel like you think
waking
he
up
fighting
other
for us.
black people about history. But
Sarah,
then
get what I
it
just
went
sent you.
bad though. You know what I'm saying? The way
On-
he did
on the
it just
computer.
went bad.
But ain't they blaming the wrong person though?
Yeah. It's like, well, look at. Go ahead.
Like
No,
who's
I'm
his
just saying-
advisor or something?
Because I'm saying if somebody send me a link and say check this out, there has to be something. There has to be a place for me to go check it out. You get what I'm saying?
But his statements after have been like he's in his conscious mind and he knows what he's doing in a way. Cause he's saying shit like I can't accept the label you put on me. He's saying very conscious things. So my thing is, I would rather Kyrie waited a couple years till he was really on some fuck the NBA shit and just really stand out there and really make a statement, like really do something that's memorable. Because if he recants right now, in my opinion, it makes us look weak.
Well, the way I look at it, look, Kyrie never himself came out and said he's fighting for black people, so I'm not going to put that on him. Right. Kyrie has an opinion, and he's an opinionated man that sticks to his own opinion.
Well, I'm about to show you some shit where
and so-
it says he is. Did you get that, Sarah?
Yeah, I remember you
All right,
saying.
go ahead, put that on the screen.
When you talk about fighting for all people,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Is he fighting harder than he did for the shot?
He's doing as much for black people as LeBron.
No, I'm saying when he took the
LeBron ain't
shot.
doing shit for black
You
people.
crazy? That nigga LeBron done a bunch of
whoa.
dope
Yeah,
shit, dog.
LeBron's a coon.
Wait,
Why you niggas always so hard
Can
on
we
LeBron?
switch seats,
Flat
nigga?
out.
He is not no coon. Why is he a
The
coon?
way he just
really-
went at Kyrie and basically
That don't make him a coon.
Yes, it
No,
does.
no.
hell
He didn't go at
no.
Kyrie. He
He did
said
go
he
at
don't.
Kyrie.
Kyrie
He said he
Why'd
does
you
not
do that?
agree.
You know Master gonna get mad at you,
No,
boy.
he did not agree with hate.
You niggas.
You know Master gonna get mad. Why'd you say you
He
hate
did
them
not
people?
agree with hate, and
You
he's saying
niggas
that thing.
are-
Just
folk
shut
hate.
up. Now LeBron's a coon.
Nah, fuck
No, he
that.
is not.
I ain't with that.
Hell no, man. Keep doing your thing.
That nigga done
LeBron.
stood up for people getting killed. He done stood up for look this nigga here, but you'll
And
get
then
a Laker ticket and be happy to the
got
motherfucker.
killed. When Jeremy Rice got killed, he said, "Well, I gotta wait on the evidence."
Can you please put up the diagram I sent your ass?
Hey LeBron, send this nigga a Laker ticket. I bet you he'll 10.
Shit. So,
Fuck you, Sarah.
Yeah, donate $323,000 to Feeding America.
Partnered with City Harvest to ensure that 250,000 meals were distributed to New Yorkers.
Yep.
Partnered with Nike to donate 17 pallets of food
Yep.
and masks to the Standing Rock Sioux tribe.
Do more for
Committed
people than
$1.5 million to help pay WNBA players who opted out of the 2020 season.
And ain't none of them hoes.
And how come the LGBTQ community ain't standing up for this brother? Paid off the college tuition of 9 HBCU students from Lincoln University. Purchased a house. Hold on.
For family of George Floyd, so they wouldn't have to worry about it because they lost a father.
But that doesn't say he never said he's leading nobody.
That
He
nigga-
never
no,
said,
he's
he never
a
said he's
good
fighting for
dude.
black people. He never said that.
Dude.
You can't put that on somebody who don't say it themselves. That's a heavy.
All he was trying to put
can't
out
give
there
other people
is
that target.
that black people need to be awake about their history. That's all he was really
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, he wasn't saying he's leading black people.
But the thing to crucify this man
He's a point
for
guard.
That shit is crazy. He don't have to talk about that shit, but he does.
He is true first point guard though. But like, no, I'm not gonna put that label on him. He's not fighting for black people. He's a man that has his own mind, and he put something
That's
out there
the
that he
problem.
watched.
And because he don't
then
conform, they
because he
trying to
put it out
crucify
there,
him.
and then they went ahead and said, okay, we're going to suspend you and treat you like all crazy just for putting a DVD suggestion out there. Like, that's not leading nobody. That's just, it's a movie he watched. That's all it is.
Craig, you said
Bruh.
that's a problem, having your own mind.
Well, that's
that,
a
bro.
problem. Look, man, this is a political country, dog. You can't make political statements without having political alliances. And when
Well,
you're
what
in that,
statement did he make?
what you mean? That's a
What about freedom of speech,
that
though?
Hebrew Israelite thing he tweeted is very political, dog. It's not no regular shit. So I feel like either the brothers in that movement failed him because you halfway educating a nigga and you having him speak on some shit that he may not know 100% on, or he just has the wrong people around him. If you're going to be political, you have to have the appropriate alliances so you can be protected and at least have niggas fighting back for you. It's not even a lot of counterintelligence to the shit he said. They should have been preparing for this a long time ago.
Here's the thing about it. When you're under oppression, there's no proper way to address it.
Yeah, there is. The Nation of Islam does it all the time.
Man, and look what happened when Louis Farrakhan was getting ready to release a documentary about his play on violin. The day before it got released, Netflix pulled it off the racks.
Yeah, but
When it
they're
comes
not pulling NBA
you can't even
games
find
off the
his book.
racks.
You can't even find. Amazon just recently pulled a secret relationship between Christians and Jews. I mean, so. And no, they suffer consequences for it. There is no proper way to address bullshit.
But there is a proper way when you're as visible as a star NBA player.
What is it?
The proper way is no nonsense. If you gonna step out, step all the way out. Once you become apologetic, it really nullifies and takes away from the importance of what it is you're trying to say.
But
If
what was he
you
saying,
gotta you gotta be, if you're gonna be Ali, be Ali. That means, nigga, you may not get a fight for 4-5 years.
He's not. But the thing is, he's not being Ali. He's being Kyrie.
No, but bro,
He never wanted to. He
It doesn't
never
ma-
asked for that.
It doesn't matter what his intentions are. His level of visibility in relation to the world makes him that. If he retweets anything that has a political connotation, especially if it's pro-black, there are going to eventually be consequences, especially playing in a league that blackballed Chris Jackson, blackballed
Kraig
Hodges.
But here's my thing. Why are we looking at Kyrie and not them other hoe ass niggas that ain't standing for
Because
him?
Kyrie had the heart to retweet it. Look, you can't go to war without consulting me first.
My thing is this, I get that. But when I have LeBron James and all these Charles Barkley and Shaq and all these hoe ass niggas coming out saying, you hurts other people's now, Kyrie. You shouldn't have hurt those people. Them niggas didn't say shit when that white owner of the Phoenix Suns didn't deny black people employment for a 12-year period for being racist.
Right.
They didn't have shit to say about that. They ain't got shit to say about Brett Favre. But all these niggas on NBA TV, all these niggas in the NBA got something to say to Kyrie. That's some whole shit. You don't have to. You don't have to preach for Kyrie. Matter of fact, I will prefer 99% of people be quiet.
Right.
My thing is this: be quiet. Why would you help them folks against your folks on any level?
Right.
If you do that, you a coon.
No.
If you help them out, you are.
No. See, here's the thing, man. Kyrie is out of alignment, bro.
Of course.
You can't go to war as my friend without consulting me and preparing me beforehand if you want my help and want my support. You just can't throw the future of my family and the shit I'll work for out on a limb because you immaturely retweeting some shit that you may not even know what the fuck is going on. I'm not going to defend you, especially if I'm LeBron, the face of the league, nigga. You need to come talk to me. I'm big bro, my nigga. I've been doing this shit longer than you have. This is a tactical error. And for Hotep niggas that think everybody's supposed to throw some shit away based on a bullshit ass documentary that may or may not be true, they're not thinking correctly.
Here's the thing about it.
We are playing the long game.
Question. Who said anything about throwing anything away?
Well,
no. I said you can be quiet.
What I'm
There's
saying,
nothing. I would prefer if 99.9% of people would just shut up. Don't throw your family away.
I mean,
don't defend me. But if you're gonna open your mouth, you gonna team with them. You a hoe.
Look, out of order,
if you
niggas.
open your mouth, you're gonna team with them. Like if you dead wrong and you do something, if somebody else who I don't know,
Who was Kyrie's team?
my thing is that if somebody
Who was Kyrie's team?
Brooklyn Nets.
him.
No, we talking about teams politically. Who is Kyrie's team?
Everywhere black.
And for you niggas talking about I'm crying, I'm not cooning, nigga, at all, nigga. I'm talking about strategy, nigga.
Hey, but do you think
I'm talking about strategy. It's no strategy in this. Loose leaf comments that could possibly be true are not things to base war on. You base war on tangibles. You base war on having soldiers and resources and money to buy weapons and arms. That's how you kick wars off.
Kyrie retweeted something. He wasn't starting a war.
I know, but his response
that's my
to
thing.
it, his response to it, has put him in a situation where now he's on the receiving end of economic warfare, and he's not prepared to deal with it.
Right.
And
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. That's why he
Look what we went
apologized.
through last
He's
year.
apologizing.
He's apologizing.
Nigga, when you at war, you do treaties. Like,
Right.
okay, this is what I concede.
Nigga, I got enough
This is
money
what
to
you
sit on it.
concede. He's not even having them concede anything because he wasn't prepared. He's making all the concessions, which means he's weakened our point.
The United States apologized for Hiroshima. Apologies are sometimes part of war. Sometimes in a war strategy,
But
you got to take a
treaty.
step back. No. It's part of it is part of war strategy. Sometimes is okay. That's what you want. All right, cool. I'm gonna retreat. Sometimes in war, you got to retreat to regroup.
Right. But that ain't
So,
war.
Even with it being happening, but again,
It shouldn't
Kyrie
be.
never declared war. All I'm saying is this: don't help me, don't defend me, don't fall on the sword for me. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if anything, I feel
Kyrie
like Kyrie might have got like dope fiend. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I feel like you said, his strategies and shit. I don't think he was prepared for the strategies because he didn't prepare for the backlash.
Somebody said
I just
spin.
threw this shit up here, and now niggas is coming from my head. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I'm on the defense, and I gotta try to come up with strategies and shit. And now I'm finding out who really is rocking with me and who ain't. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think he even felt like I had.
I'm tired of niggas that if you're
You know what
not
I mean?
willing to go to war yourself, you can't call nobody a coon. Shut your motherfucking ass up. And if you're not willing to die for the same, you can't call me a coon on nothing if you're not willing to stand up and poke your chest out. You can't. You can't call LeBron a coon. You can't call Barkley a coon. I'm not defending them niggas, but them niggas are doing more than most niggas are doing in
Let
our
me tell you
communities.
something. I can call him a coon because I was just in Washington, D.C. this past weekend
Hey, man,
speaking in
call
front of
me a coon
6,000
in my-
people
Call
about
me a coon
reparations
in
for
my
all
face,
black
nigga. I'll
people.
beat your ass.
Right,
You
right,
got me
right.
fucked up, nigga. I'm not just jumping into bed with no Hotep niggas because they've been reading a few books, nigga. We talking about war, nigga. We talking about shit that can get niggas murdered, nigga. We not
Right.
talking about opinions on shit you heard and what, nigga. We talking about war tactics, military
right.
tactics. That nigga should have hollered at the Nation of Islam or somebody that implements war strategy into their propaganda campaigns.
But a
this
nigga-
nigga is
I'm telling
speaking
you-
as. Go ahead.
But a
I'm
dude can sit
calling,
up there and call you
as
a
somebody
coon.
who just flew to Washington, D.C., spent my own money to speak in front of 6,000 black people in D.C., put my face out there for the FBI and the CIA to see, to speak about reparations for all black people, gay, straight, and indifferent. I'm calling LeBron James and Charles Barkley coons. You know why? Because they decided to speak and take money to speak against a black man.
Hotep niggas don't do stupid shit.
I didn't say, I'm talking about this.
Okay, I'm saying Hotep.
I'm not
niggas-
generalizing, I'm talking about
So
now.
if a Hotep nigga, because
don't speak for Hotep niggas.
do stupid shit,
I don't speak for
and you
Hotep
a
niggas.
regular square nigga, you say that's dumb. That don't make you no fucking.
I didn't say
coon.
that's an imaginary scenario. I'm talking about the one that actually
That's not
happened.
imaginary. What Kyrie did was dumb as
No,
fuck.
I'm saying that. No, you just made some shit up. I'm talking about what he did.
I didn't. I'm speaking on
know what I'm
Kyrie.
saying? Kyrie Irving. What I'm saying is, as somebody who fought for my black people, put my life on the line for it, when I see other niggas like Charles Barkley going on the media and going and saying shit about Kyrie Irving instead of just shutting the fuck up, that's a problem. Because at the end of the day, no one is ever going to get it right. No movement that's ever ultimately been won. The first act has never been something that's popular. It was 3% of American of people who wanted the Revolutionary War. If 3% of the people didn't get together and fight King George, the United States would still be a colony in England like Canada and Australia. It's always a small few people who do something that everybody else hates.
You talking about Minutemen who had tactics in war. They fought guerrilla warfare style, which means they didn't line up in a group and they fought Minuteman style.
And that's exactly what Kyrie
And that's
Irving
why
did.
the war was run. No, his shit ain't tactical.
You literally just said Kyrie should have called other people. That was line it up.
Strategy. You need strategy in war, not just your opinion on us being.
Warfare is I strike,
just because you say something that sound good politically, even if it's right, it still has to be backed by something bigger than just the idea.
Well, studying history, no one has ever been popular who started a war. No one's ever been. No, there's never been someone who's done it right. Right doesn't exist.
Okay, so this strategy already happened with Chris Jackson. It already happened with Greg Hodges.
No, it's different. Greg Hodges wrote a note to the president. He didn't do that.
All right, but what I'm saying is they stood up. They stood up for what they felt was right. Them two niggas was willing to die on the battlefield. Wasn't no apologies or none of that shit. They wasn't conforming to the JDL or no other political group. They did what they did and they stood on it.
Hey, can I ask y'all something real quick? Do you think this may be like a little favoritism type of thing because of Kyrie just came through the COVID shit? You know what I mean? I'm not taking a shot. I'm saying if LeBron posts the same shit, are they killing him like this? Like,
yes.
No. I'm saying, are Shaq and Barkley them saying the same shit about LeBron? If
he speak up against COVID in the wrong way, that they gonna go after.
But I'm talking about his.
This is about the COVID.
He got enough money to fight it though.
Yeah, I'm talking about
crazy.
his
You see what they just did to Kanye, nigga? You don't think they could take LeBron down?
LeBron. I think LeBron. The way what he stand on is a little bit bigger than Kanye.
Yeah.
People's his platform underneath him is a little bit. It's way more sturdier than Kanye.
But what I'm saying is, I'm saying this though. Kanye and Kyrie kind of the same. What I'm saying is,
because he a billionaire too.
We know what Dennis Rodman brought to the game. You feel what I'm saying? So we know anything outrageous that he does, it fits his character. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Kanye has that same history. Kyrie in the NBA has that same history of not coming to games, as refusing and doing that type of shit. Now here's something else. So what I'm saying is, are they using him just because that's his MO?
They mad at Kyrie because he stood against that jab last year.
Because he did what?
They still mad at him for standing against that jab and winning.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Had he taken that, they probably. It's a combination of him standing for his own against that jab,
to be true.
And then this whole thing with Kanye West thing, this whole making shit about of nowhere with Kanye West. It's time to put these niggas in their place.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, LeBron don't have that same background. So if LeBron was to take the same thing and post it,
who is they? So
LeBron's a guy.
You saying the JDL is mad that Kyrie Irving didn't take the vaccine?
No, what I'm saying is America's mad that Kyrie didn't take the vaccine, and they use these different. Yes,
I thought the NBA was mad.
America's mad that
we black folks was like, oh, okay, you stand your ground.
If you understand America, you know that America don't like when black people think and do for themselves. Period. And when one does, he has to be made a public example of. And Kyrie's, what they do is they use the athletes and they make those are the biggest, strongest bucks. They break them in front of all of us and hope that we all fall in line. That's what's going on right now.
Right.
It's just a lot of us are saying "fuck you." That's the only difference.
He has that MO of saying fuck the regular. You know,
go after the ones.
I don't understand the strategy in this, DeJuan.
There's no strategy. He posted a link to a video.
But what I'm saying is, nigga, he
didn't even say a word.
But that's what I'm saying, nigga. It's economic warfare going on. Who is standing up and defending this nigga now? This tweet is from 2018. So all the motherfuckers standing up, calling people's coons and all this other shit, which you can have your opinion. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing, but none of the niggas that have the power to be counterintelligence to what's going on to him are standing up for him. He should. You understand what I'm saying?
The niggas ain't got no power. They puppets.
That's because but I'm saying in war you have to have alliances, bro. You can't just be out here by yourself.
Yes, you can.
Well, that's what Kyrie is. That's
what he has been.
Yes, you can, because one thing about when you fight a system is very lonely. most people are not going to want to back you. It's not an alliance thing. You're not setting up to this shit. Man, this shit lonely as fuck.
But it's other niggas that feel that way, bro. Look, back when Ali was doing this thing, you know, it was Abdul Jabbar, Jim Brown, Sam Cooke. There was a multiplicity of niggas from all different walks of entertainment joining together to fight for one common cause, which is us. That's the type of strategy you need. You need a unified strategy. This lone wolf shit on social change is not a good strategy. You could be isolated and executed immediately.
Here's the thing about that. That whole thing about the whole Ali did what he did. That whole era, that was a time.
TV, Sarah.
That was a time and place. There is no such thing. The minute we get an organization, the minute we get a so-called press conference, the first thing they're gonna do is infiltrate it with them folks that look just like you.
Right.
They just don't get another black person that look just like you to say, yeah, homie, I'm down. And that's gonna be the main one giving notes to the FBI. So when it comes down to it,
Sarah,
it don't come down to no groups. It comes down to individuals. We gotta get to a point where individual people say, enough is enough, and I'm gonna stand up in the way that I stand up. And
Sarah.
I'm gonna take some bullets. Bullets gonna come my way and all that shit, but that's part of the thing. And but that's the cost of freedom. Freedom ain't free.
You got Kraig Facts on the Dewan page playing right now.
No, it's on the one page?
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, turn it off because I want my last vid. I can take it off. I can take it off from right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it is on my
Pause for station identification.
I don't have it on.
Yeah, it's on mine. It's on mine. I can take it off though. It's streaming on mine too.
I know I have it on Kraig Facts.
Yeah, that's cool. I can take it off from my end.
This nigga tired telling people that, hey, somebody from my town won $2 billion.
Nigga tired.
Altadena.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy.
People know
$2
who it
billion.
is already, huh?
I don't know if we know who it is.
I want to work for the nigga already.
Right now.
I just don't understand the strategy and just. Okay, so now we know who the coons are, right? So what technically is a coon? Just somebody that don't agree with.
Let me make it very clear what a coon is.
Yeah, I
A
need to
coon
know.
is someone who overtly speaks out for the interests of the dominant society against the interests of black people.
Right.
That's a coon. A coon isn't someone who just be quiet. You can mind you don't have to say anything.
Right.
A coon isn't somebody who just thinks different. You can be a Republican and not be a coon.
Right.
You can be a Democrat and not be a coon. Everyone is entitled to their own personal point of view, their own reality, their own way of seeing it.
Right.
That's that you're a human. That's your human right.
Right.
A coon is when you say, okay, I see these white folks attacking that black man over there, and for whatever reason, I'm going to help these white people or non-black people attack that black man.
So if you're
that
black,
is a coon.
If you're a black conscious person, let's say like a Tariq or somebody on that level, I fuck with what they do, and you wear Versace, are you a coon?
No.
Why not?
Because you just wearing Versace.
So you spending your black dollars with white people and you're not a coon?
I guarantee you have to spend black dollars with white people. If you pay your water bill, you're spending black dollars with white people.
Right.
That's the downside of being a prisoner of war.
Aren't you agreeing with the dominant culture if you spend your money with the dominant culture? What's the difference? You could be in agreement with something and it be nonverbal. A purchase is an agreement.
No,
Yes, it is. It comes with a contract, a receipt. If I spend my black dollars as a black conscious person with white people more than I do with black people, you're a coon as well.
No, you're not. Because
yes, you are.
You're agreeing to buy that product, and if they give me that product for whatever cost that was discussed, that's the agreement.
The
Both
verbal
sides
part of
must
being a coon is the weakest part.
Right. Huh?
That's the weakest part. That's the most bitch ass part. You can say anything to anybody to evoke a response, and you could be persuasive. You could be all things verbal, but your actions are your actions. So if you take your black dollars and you a black conscious speaker and you spend your black dollars with white people, you a bigger coon than Charles Barkley and Shaq.
So if you spend your black dollars on that car you got to get to where you got to get to,
No, what I'm saying, big brother, that I love.
No, that's my question.
Say it again.
If you bought a car, your car is financed through Ford Finance or whatever for white company, very racist. They had to help the Nazis out, and you use your Ford car to go take your mother back and forth to work. You're cooning because you spent.
It's impossible not to coon if you black.
You spent a white car. But you're buying white gas from Chevron Oil. You're buying white mobile oil that goes inside your car. So everywhere you go, here's the thing. This reason why that's not cooning, because at the end of the day, you're in a country where they control all of the resources. That you're behind the walls of prison. You are, that quote Neely Fuller, what Neely Fuller said, you're a prisoner of war. So when you're in prison of war, you only have access to what the warden allows you to have access to. So it doesn't mean you're cooning, it means you're living for the next day. So hopefully you do some shit in your generation so the next generation ain't dealing with the same bullshit you was dealing with. Because we didn't get in this situation overnight.
The competition for wealth and resources between groups of people.
That's part of the definition.
I mean, but that's the biggest part, because that is what allows us to buy economic and political influence. Not what you say and the shit you quote and the niggas you hang with and the goofy ass dreadlocks you got on your head, nigga. It's the action and how you spend your fucking bread.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't even fund the war because all you niggas is buying Versace and Gucci and talking about you hotepping, but you got on polo underwear and fucking, you.
First of all, how you know what kind of draws these
I'm
niggas
just
got
saying,
on?
nigga.
How you know what kind of draws these niggas got on?
I knew somebody was gonna say something about that shit.
All I'm saying
the draws?
Because that's such a... That's one of those things where if you live in America, if you live anywhere in the world, you're going to have to spend money.
And at the end of the day, get the fuck out of here, Trim 99. I don't give a fuck if you don't respect me, nigga. Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. You ain't figured out I just don't say shit so you niggas agree with me. I'm speaking some real facts,
and the thing is, we don't want nobody to agree.
Y'all coming from the wrong nigga.
We don't want nobody to agree.
I give a fuck about that, nigga.
We don't want nobody to agree, but this is what it is.
Nigga.
I want to make very clear what cooning is. If you decide to stop minding your own business, because if you mind your own black ass business, you ain't cooning. If you decide to stop minding your own black ass business to help them folks harm your folks, that's the point of cooning. Anything short of that, you just do it.
I don't think what LeBron was saying was harming Kyrie. I think what he was trying to say was, in a sense, you guys are taking what he's saying as being harmful and being disrespectful to another race. So he was like, well, I don't agree with being against a different race. I believe everybody should be cool together and everything else. That's what I seen LeBron say. He wasn't like against Kyrie. He was just
said, hate has no place in our league.
Right. And that's true. Because there's so many different races.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't believe he was against him. He was just saying, if this is the perception that y'all are getting from what he posted, which is hate, there's no place for hate in this.
So who was he speaking up for then?
He was just basically saying that, A, I don't agree with what he's ultimately saying down to the letter, but I believe everybody should love each other.
I just want to get down to the nitty gritty. Who was LeBron James speaking up for and who was he speaking against? And what color were they?
I don't think he was speaking against anybody.
So he wasn't speaking against Kyrie?
No, I don't think he was speaking against him. I think he was saying...
He wasn't chastising them?
Nah, hell no.
He was, but was he speaking, was he echoing the sentiments of them folks?
Look, man,
it wasn't like he was up there saying, hey, follow boss and massa. I didn't hear that shit at all.
That's what I heard.
Nah.
You pissed massa off, boy. Get back in line.
It was like, bro, ain't no place for hate.
They showed us that's what we are to them, nigga. I know our pride and our
That's
ego.
fine, but are you gonna sit there and speak up? Let them say it. Why I gotta say? I'm not gonna say it for you.
But they hit him with the question. What was he supposed to say?
No, tell Brett Favre to chastise. Go get Brett Favre. What does Brett Favre think about this? That's what
Brett Favre and the offensive lineman for Seahawks.
Brett Favre? What is Robert Sarver, the racist owner of the Phoenix Suns, who denied black people employment because of the color of their skin? What does he think?
It don't matter, but I bet you got all the shit in place.
And Donald Sterling.
He got all the shit.
What they do to that nigga?
Yeah.
What they do to that nigga?
All I'm saying is I don't look, I love Kyrie. I just wish it would have been a little bit more strategic as far as his response. The whole backing out and shit and all that.
Now apologizing?
Yeah, to me just make it look weak. I'm not saying he don't have a point. But it's like, hey, if I had the power and I was bigger, I'd be standing up for him. But ain't nobody fucking with me like that. You niggas let LeBron steal my Domino's show. You think I'm gonna put my shit on the line for you whole ass niggas? I ain't seen you on Uninterrupted talking to them about my Domino's show that they stole. So
they playing dominoes on there now?
Nigga, they took my whole concept. So I'm gonna stand up for some of
shit.
these hoe ass niggas.
Oh shit!
And my domino show got stole.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And I don't think LeBron is a punk because it happened because he don't know. I'm way too down on the totem pole for him to know that somebody
I doubt
jacked
that though.
Man.
I doubt that though, because I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people that are higher up get ideas
from niggas like us.
Yeah, off.
And that's why I'm on y'all, man. I'm with DeJuan. I agree with 99% of what he says.
Yeah, no,
This is where we have a separate thing, man. I'm a everyday common working motherfucker. My perspective is based on that. I've been on several jobs, one of 5 to 6 black people employed by a company that got 5,000 employees or 200 employees. So I've been in the thick of this racist thing, this economy as an employee. And it takes unity and strategy to overcome these great odds. For y'all who don't live in Los Angeles, it ain't like the South, nigga. You go to Atlanta, it's 1 million niggas. LA, they say it's 10% black, but I don't believe it. It's certain people out here that have never went to school with a nigga. And we talking about people that live in LA County.
True that.
So our experiences are different. We're always outnumbered in all the shit that we want to do. So it's very important that we be strategic and we be open to fucking with each other because we don't have the numbers here in LA to be on some bully Bogart, everybody must listen type shit. We really have to use more guile and be more intelligent and plan things out a little bit better than a nigga from Mississippi where it's 1 million niggas and 100,000 white people. And you know what I'm saying? Our living is just completely different. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a strategy, but I don't think there's one singular strategy. I think everything on the table.
Okay, 4%. And DeJuan ain't wrong about nothing. I ain't wrong about. I'm speaking straight facts, my nigga. I'm speaking on real man shit, bro. I'm speaking on life and death shit, nigga. You don't go to war without no pistols.
And the way I look at it, we getting attacked from 360 degrees. That means you got to attack from three. There's no right or wrong answer. There's all because the way I see it. At my last job I had, there was a point. There was like in 2015, 3 of my coworkers got fired. 3 black coworkers. It was only like 9 of us left, and 3 of them got fired. And the CEO came down and they had like a team meeting with everybody at our office and wanted to know what we thought about that, what happened. And I didn't strategize my coworkers. I spoke up. I could have gotten fired that day because of what I told the CEO of the company. I said it's wrong. I said it's racist. I don't like it. I think you chose them because of the color of their skin. Wow. And we have all of these black employees here. We have all these black clients, and you don't care about our black clients because you fired the 3 best black people that we had to speak to those clients. So I don't believe anything you guys say.
That's some real man shit.
And I did that to the CEO. And I was willing to put my shit on the line.
But that's what Kyrie got to be on.
But what I'm saying is this.
He feeling like other people should join in.
No, I'm not. No, I am not feeling like other people should join in. What I'm saying is this, whether you do it my way, whether you do it Kraig's way, I'm not going to criticize Kraig for his way.
But our way is the same way.
But when I get out and do my way, the last thing I want is niggas criticizing me. I got my way, you got your way. At the end of the day, none of this, we haven't defeated white supremacy yet, so we all trying. None of us know shit.
Right.
It's just that when other niggas try shit, I'm going to take your black ass side because you black. I ain't going to take their side. And if I don't agree with you, I ain't gonna help them sorry motherfuckers out. They musty.
But okay, so you feel like LeBron James should have like backed him?
Just shut up.
Nah, but nah, my nigga.
LeBron James, don't mess up your bag. Don't mess. Just
wrong is wrong, bro. Wrong is wrong. Wrong ain't black or white. Wrong is wrong. Strategy wise, this was trash. Strategy wise, this was trash. And I'm not referring to what he tweeted. I'm referring to the counterintelligence in the whole situation.
Talking about the apology.
Right. That's what I'm referring to. Yeah. I'm referring to the counterintelligence. Right now, there's economic warfare being waged on Kyrie Irving, and he's leaving it up to his own knowledge and vices, at least that's what it seems like, to fight this war. It needs to be a lot more strategic. This is beyond Hotep shit or anything coon shit, or this is beyond all that shit. This is a direct attack on his finances. We're gonna switch topics. What else you got for us, Daisy?
I like how you did that. I like how you did that.
Something to
And
say.
hold it.
Nah, but that was a touchy subject, so that's why
Yeah.
niggas.
I'm
went
just
in.
saying, man, money is liquid cash is hard to come by.
Yeah, no, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
This
you
the
gotta be willing.
nigga, the nigga who won $2 billion today cash, he probably
Right.
got access to more cash than Jeff Bezos.
Right now,
Liquid
yeah.
cash is hard to come by. Most of these niggas who are billionaires and 100 millionaires, they got to sell a bunch of shit to get 900 whatever million liquid cash. So the nigga who won the lottery today is probably the most powerful black man in the country economically now.
Liquid
And he's black, I believe. He's black. He's probably nigga. Liquid cash.
You don't know.
Puffy would have to sell the Bad Boy catalog. He would have to sell all of his investments to have $1 billion liquid cash. So a guy like Kyrie, who has the talent to be worth $1 billion, now we just snatched that all off the table because you don't have the right team around you.
Sometimes it's bigger than the money, though.
I know.
I know my last job, that same job, when I walked off, they tried to make me do something that they weren't demanding of the other people.
Talk about
and
it.
I knew it was because of my race, and I knew it was because of how I stood on things. So I had some side stuff going on, but I didn't really make any money like that. I didn't have money saved like the way I needed to have money
I
saved.
remember your energy.
Yeah, but
When you worked there, I was like, damn, my nigga going through it.
Yeah.
I used to be like, man, I hope you straight, bro.
I left because at the end of the day, I'm a man. And if you try to put me less than that man status, at the end of the day, if I step out and bet on myself, God got my back.
Straight up.
That part.
So money, fuck all that shit. I'm going to get some more motherfucking money, but you ain't going to treat me less than a man.
That's what I'm on, bro. If he does this apology shit, man,
He already doing it. What you mean? If
I just hate that. Look, he's supposed to do it because that's what he's on. You're a hooper and you're a
Need to make your
smart guy.
bread,
Get
yeah.
your bread. And when you step out into this fight after you get your money, my nigga, but don't come out here and starve with everybody else because you want to show everybody that you are just as black as everybody else. Fuck that ego shit, nigga. Get your shit, funnel some bread to a real nigga like, a Tyree. Somebody who really, somebody who's willing to die on the battlefield. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't want to see niggas putting down their weapons and then putting their hands in the air on the battlefield.
so, you feel like he should have did like Kaepernick, stand on it all the way.
Stand on it.
Kaepernick,
I don't even know everything.
Kaepernick standed on it. He may have got his money through the NFL
got
after,
silent.
but he stood on it because he never played ball again.
And what changed?
What you mean? What changed?
He got silenced.
Yeah.
Kaepernick got silenced. They paid for his silence.
Yeah, they gave him $60 million.
He got silenced. What does he say since then? And I'm not saying he should have. I'm keeping money.
But he kind of
But
stood
that's why with
on
Kaepernick-
what he believed
For
in
me, I never made
to
it
the
about,
end.
I never made it about Kaepernick. My issue, and the reason why I still don't watch the NFL to this day, is because the NFL tried to punk a bunch of black people and say, we're not going to change the rules, but you still better kneel. And only thing we gonna give you guys, we ain't gonna do nothing to pressure what's going on, but you motherfuckers better do what we say. We'll let you dance in the end zone. I don't like the way they punk black society. So to me, it wasn't about Kaepernick at that point anymore. It was about what the issue that Kaepernick stood for. Same thing about this with Kyrie. I canceled my NBA League Pass this morning because right now, even though that happened with Kyrie, for me right now, it's not even about Kyrie. It's the fact that this organization known as the NBA allows its owner to give him this ridiculous plan of action for tweeting a video, and you're taking money out of his pocket for not even saying anything, tweeting a video. I'm not going to support the NBA. I stayed an extra day in DC this past weekend to go to the Wizards game. I was about to get some courtside seats. I just couldn't see myself, after what they did to Kyrie, I couldn't see myself giving the NBA any more of my money. Because what they're doing, the way I look at it is, they trying to punk black people. Y'all have an owner that y'all about to force to
What
sell.
you mean trying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how they
And people are saying, "Oh, the owner of the Suns is giving up his team. He about to make $5 billion."
Right.
And at the same time, Kyrie Irving, he only got fined $1 million. Kyrie got fined $500,000 for an opinion. Oh, y'all punking us. So I had to cancel my league pass today.
But that's what I'm
now
saying.
it ain't even about Kyrie no more. It's about how the NBA is treating black people.
I agree
Fuck
with
them.
that. I agree with that 100%. But now it comes down to a numbers game. So fuck all the other black players in the NBA.
They're employees.
So now if you continue to play in the NBA, you're cool.
No, it's not about them. No.
No, but what I'm saying, based on the mentality of a lot of these conscious hotep niggas, if I play another NBA game, I'm a coon.
No, not and they even them
Because isn't
them hotep niggas is former prison niggas. They the minority. These are
Right.
niggas that became conscious because they didn't want to go on the yard with
But
the
what
rest
I'm
of them. They
saying,
became
I'm in
Muslim.
agreement
I ain't
with the
talking about
NBA.
them.
If I'm an NBA player me playing is agreeing that what they're saying about Kyrie is right.
No.
Here's the thing: if there was a player in the NBA that was openly molesting kids, most NBA players would protest. They
Only
wouldn't play a game.
If their agent said it was safe, they would.
Right.
These people are controlled by them people. These is boys ain't got their own thoughts. These is boys. The people they don't even write their own. Kyrie didn't even write that apology. These is publicists. These is agents.
So murder is worse than molestation. They are openly murdering this man's reputation, and they're implementing fucked up ass continuums or fucking, I don't know what the word is right now, but they're implementing fucked up ass things he has to do in agreement to play.
I think that, would it be nice if they stood up to him? Yes. But I don't put expectations on other people. My only expectation is just just shut up. Don't help them out. That's literally where my line is. If you want to keep playing, fine. If you want to go make your money, fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Kyrie, again, like you said, Kyrie chose his own path. So if the NBA does they do with him, that's fine. They don't have to jump into that too. But they could just shut up. That's it.
What you got for us, Snaps? I agree with you.
I got a couple, but first things first, while you're talking about black businesses, shout out to Diddy. You know what I mean? Diddy pretty much just signed a deal, pretty much where he, here, let me read it for y'all.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Sean Diddy Combs acquires to launch the largest black-owned cannabis company. So pretty much he joined with three other black-owned cannabis companies. There we go.
Right.
That's the tongue.
All right, you got it. Don't worry
cannabis
about it.
companies, pretty much, and he pretty much is.
Whole country does cannabis.
Whole country does cannabis.
He got a $185 million purchase. You know what I mean? So pretty much it's existing licensed marijuana operations in 3 states. So pretty much 3 states. He took 3 states, the biggest black owned companies from 3 different states, combined them as one, and now he has the biggest black owned cannabis company.
Somebody said Kraig went to war about the dominoes without us.
Selfish ass.
Fuck y'all. Y'all wasn't gonna fight for me like I fought for myself, okay?
That's hilarious.
So he bought $100 million cannabis company.
185, and it's projected to make $76 billion by the year 2030. Yeah. So
dope.
Shout out to Diddy for that.
It actually is dope. That's crazy.
That's rich. But look, let's get it. So some more treat talk, man. I found out that I got a new disorder. And some of y'all might have it too. I didn't even know this shit existed. But the reason I found it existed because they came out with a cure for it. Alexis Pharma comes out with a pill to cure CUD. CUD is cannabis use disorder. So pretty much it says anybody who uses cannabis 5 times per week may have cannabis use disorder. It means you're smoking too much. We're using too much cannabis. So
well, I guess I fucked up today.
They came out with a pill that tricks the brain into thinking that it's receiving THC to help you stop smoking weed.
Would you take it?
So hell no. No, because see, this is how I feel. Like a lot of people stop smoking weed to get off the pills. I don't fuck with these pills. This weed. That's it. So now they saying the cure for the weed is another fucking pill.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not fucking with it, but it does say, and this is the dumb shit, man. 3 out of 10 cannabis users may have CUD, and only 10% out of 100% become addicted to marijuana.
Right.
So this pretty much helps you with your mood and sleep patterns, your decreased appetites, your cravings, your restlessness, your physical discomfort. Pretty much however it helps you stop smoking weed. Pretty much, you take this pill, and that's what it is. They said the culprit is the high potency. They said the weed potency is too high, so it's making people more addicted to the weed because it's too strong.
What are they gonna do about the whole part of breaking it down and rolling it? That's the best part.
Saying. Like, I don't it's not that. Like, if weed came in a pill form, I wouldn't take that shit either because it's the pill.
No, don't weed. They got pill form weed, don't they?
Yeah, but I wouldn't take that shit. It takes away from.
I don't even do edibles like that.
You know what fucked me up when they had the pill form asthma medication? I'm like, nigga, by the time this shit kicked in,
But see, that's my thing, man. The thing with weed, though, it's a process, man. It ain't just that. You got to break it down. It's the rolling it. It's the lighting. It's the chilling it. You know what I'm saying? The fellowship or the lump. It's not the actual. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man.
The
I'm not.
smoking is the last part of it, man. If you can't give me because like if somebody offered me weed in a bowl 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say no.
Right.
It's not about, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you offer
right.
me edible, I'm not. But when I get a chance to crumble it,
Well, you
break it
said
down,
somebody offered you weed in a bowl.
the bowl, the bowl, yeah,
Oh, but you don't smoke.
yeah.
You don't smoke.
No, I don't do block. I do hemp raw, hemp paper.
Right.
But like, yeah, it's just the whole rolling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 90% of it, man.
But who needs help to stop smoking weed like that? Like, you know,
He
what I'm
should
saying?
have been.
Some niggas probably do.
Did you know that we had it? I'm speaking for myself because I know
Bowl of soup
I
weed.
know I used smoke more than 5 times per week.
I think Slink
I
got that
smoke
shit.
more 5 times a day.
You see what I'm saying?
All y'all niggas got cut. All y'all niggas here smoke every day, couple times.
Yeah, hell yeah. If
I'm-
I got cud, nigga, can I get some
I
money
didn't
behind
smoke
it?
that much today. I'm only 3 blunts into today.
Man, wait till I leave.
Nigga,
He
that's
said I'm only
halfway.
3 blunts.
This is a week. Don't I, if you smoke more than 5 times a week, you got cut.
So you can only have 2 more the rest of the week.
Shit, I'm probably gonna have at least 4 more blunts tonight. Like,
Yeah,
He said
yeah.
4 more
Really?
blunts tonight.
Yeah, I'm smoking.
See, you don't smoke,
as soon as we
Kraig.
done,
Kraig don't
as soon as we done here, me and Snap's probably gonna smoke outside.
Right.
As soon as I get home, I'ma smoke.
I'ma smoke.
Then me and the wife gonna kick it. Then when we done watching the movie, I'ma smoke again. Then I'ma smoke again. Fuck with the
You
bitch.
an edible nigga.
But nigga, that's a lot of smoking, bro.
Why? I mean, wait. Hold on. So you mean to tell me, being from Pasadena, you ain't never seen niggas smoke at least 10 blunts a day?
My dad smoked all day, every day. Nigga, I grew up around it.
Right, so that's a regular thing.
But what I'm saying, why do it take so much?
Because honestly,
It's the experience. That's what we
most
say.
cats, I'm gonna be honest with you, when you smoking to get high, just being real, you want to keep that same level
Right.
mostly all day
My
because
man,
it's a
every 2
good feeling. But to be real with you, motherfuckers get into the habit of just being like, you know, I believe that you probably smoke too much money per day.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the only negative part about it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if the blunts really came, like I went to a place called Wonderland. They got pre-rolls.
Yeah. I
You
used to
know
go
what I'm
there for
saying?
years.
And they got
Shouts out to
pre-rolls
Reggie,
for
man.
five pre-rolls for $30. But they'll knock you on your ass better than any blunt known to man.
Yeah, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? And you save your
Well,
money.
Sarah, I don't know why you agreeing, because you ain't got no ass to be knocked on.
But that's the thing about it.
Come
like,
back around.
You got that? It's like I don't do indica like
I'm
that.
She
Saving
finna
it
kill
up.
me. She finna kill me.
Indica put you on your ass.
You done
She
killed
finna
yourself.
No, but I
kill
won't
me.
smoke a whole one. I'll smoke a half one, and then really honestly, throughout the whole day, you won't feel like smoking like that because you're high for a minute.
Yeah,
Bro,
like I like some things. Like for me,
Every
I got
time.
hella ADD, so like
Motherfuckers is crazy.
I got hella ADD, so I be trying to do like 5 things
Every
at one time.
Right, me too.
I'll start one thing, and then I get an idea and go to the next thing, and I'll just get doing a whole bunch of shit.
Not
When
with
I
these pre-rolls you
When
want.
I smoke, no, not with what I buy. Shit, that's why I smoke so much. Because the minute I smoke a blunt, I can now focus on one thing. Like I'll smoke a blunt and speed read. I'll get a blunt and
Speed read?
Yes, I speed read.
That nigga said,
Yeah.
That's the only thing
I
you go
smoke a
fast
blunt.
at.
I'll read a 200-page book in about 45 minutes.
You stretched first?
I smoke a blunt and focus on rolling another blunt.
nigga said
You stretch first.
200.
Yeah, about 200-page book. I don't do it all the time, but
Your head
I
be
can.
moving like that when
Yeah,
you.
you just follow the lines. And
Let me ask y'all this.
I'm reading. I'm not having a seizure. I'm reading.
Let me ask y'all this though.
Do you do your finger like this?
yeah, you tracing everything. You read backwards. You read
This
forward.
nigga missed a A and a and. Nigga.
You read back. You read forward. Flip. Read back.
But they do make you focus. But I told you, I roll, man. Like I said, I roll a blunt, and it make me focus on rolling another blunt.
Make me
Straight.
focus.
You know what I mean? I go back to back, bro. I got to. You know what I mean? But let me ask y'all this though.
PP, Sarah?
The pill says that it can knock CUD out. If there was a pill that could knock out, make y'all stop doing something, what would it be?
That's a great question.
Any of y'all?
But procrastinating.
Yeah.
I like that.
There was a
I like
procrastination
that. I like
pill,
that.
nigga. I
Yeah.
would buy a lifetime supply.
Facts.
I look
I
at
like
shit.
that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that.
Procrastination is a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
Because then when you finally reapproach it, you don't even have the same thought. The original thought would have got you through the end.
Right.
But then when you procrastinate,
That's
you
what
get back to
cocaine
it.
is supposed to be. Cocaine and Ritalin.
Yeah, because it keeps you up to keep going.
You know that, yeah.
But I personally think that, we have well, this is fact, that there are neurotransmitters in the body. And I feel like science has calculated the amount of speed or the speed of travel of information and have built into the information we receive a delay. So by the time we comprehend it, we're always a step behind.
Oh, wow.
I feel like that's built into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like procrastination is one of the byproducts of that. Because it's certain shit that we've all learned years ago. And then it hits you like 10 years later, like, nigga, I should have been doing this the whole fucking time. What the fuck is... You feel what I'm saying? I believe that that's some purposeful shit.
Yeah.
For the rich to stay steps ahead of us.
Right. If there was like a racism or a prejudice pill, you think people would take it
Hell no.
What do you mean, to cure it?
to cure it?
Of course not.
No. Why would you get rid of your advantages?
Fuck.
Damn, that hurt.
If the color of my skin is good, if I know the color of my skin give me a better likelihood of getting the job, I ain't giving that shit up.
But
I'm
explain.
saying to make you see things equally.
They see it.
Explain.
I don't know how can you see it equally if you looking at it.
But racism is only a factor in diverse societies. Most societies in this world are the majority of one type of culture.
Yeah.
So if you go to Scandinavia, there's no racism, but there definitely is oppression and greed and all the things that exist within racism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what pill did they take?
I would in oppression with a pill. That'd be dope.
An oppression pill.
Wait, you mean oppression or deep depression?
Oh, oppression.
Oppression.
Oppression. Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you would take a pill
give it to motherfuckers. Not
Oh, okay. I thought you said for yourself. So I want to stop.
to give
I want
it
to stop
them.
oppressing motherfuckers.
Give it to people.
I want to stop oppressing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you got a group of niggas that'll give you all their inventions and run and jump and play basketball and do all this shit.
That nigga said run and jump.
And they do all this shit, they're not gonna quit. And you just give them a pittance of what you make in relative in return of what you get back. Why would you give that up? Hell, motherfucker, nah, I ain't giving that up.
Confidence pill.
Confidence pill is fire. That's
Smart
dope.
pill.
Is that
Yeah,
confidence?
hey, I believe a lot of people need that type of pill
A confidence
Smart
pill?
pill.
because simple fact,
That's
it's
a
a lot
confidence
of
pill, yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of people that commit suicide, the whole nine because they're not happy with self.
Right.
But if you got confidence, you'll never think about killing yourself because you're just gonna keep moving forward.
But you
Right.
you could. What if you take too much of that fucking pill?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, you
nigga,
could-
fuck it. Ain't no such thing as too much confidence.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
I think
Yeah, I don't
you
believe
have-
I don't believe
too
it.
much. I don't think it's
We've
No, but
seen
look,
it,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying
believe
is, if you got too much confidence, it could alter your
Nah, because I'm
You
gonna
feel
tell you
what
right
I'm
now.
And you gonna keep winning.
It's like
In
this.
every facet, you got to look at it like if you have confidence in self, there is no limits to how far you can go.
Right.
So if you got major confidence, can't nobody tell you shit, and you're gonna be successful.
and that's
in
my
everything
point.
you do.
But that's my point. Too much confidence makes you feel like can't nobody tell you shit.
Now wait,
And
confidence
that'll
and
fuck you up.
cocky is two different things.
But I'm saying, too much of confidence is cocky, right?
Nah, confidence is confidence.
But too
Because you got to
much-
look at it like this.
What
a
is-
lot
what
of
is-
people
what's-
don't have anybody supporting them. Like if you solo dolo, confidence will get you through it. Because some people go like this, I need somebody to back me. Or I need somebody to really feel where I'm feeling or be on the same page and really push me.
Sarah, how'd you boo-boo?
But you do look like you walking a little lighter though. I ain't bullshit. Look, you wasn't moving like that before when you came through here.
Get the
You was
fuck
moving like you was a step away from boo booing and shark.
Yeah, she took off her boot. She wiped herself with her boot.
Oh yeah.
But I just think confidence is one of those things that if you don't have nobody with you,
Niggas.
if you don't have nobody with you, you can still get through it and you can still persevere. But if you
A
don't,
beer? Why would you need a beer?
I said persevere, nigga.
That nigga said persevere. Like you persevere. Press on veer. You
Press on veer.
Press it.
But if you have that, I think you just honestly, you get through life, you get through things a little bit better because overconfidence, I just never believed in it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to
not
believe
real.
in you
It's not real.
because nobody else will.
And on
But
top of
where
that,
does
Snap,
the
what you
arrogance come in?
no, it's not. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Snap. If you're doing something that hasn't been done before, you can't listen to people.
There we go.
Right.
That
Because
is,
you're over here listening to people they can't see what you see.
you can't beat them.
And I get that. That's what I'm saying. I feel like confidence pill is dope, but I feel like at some point, if you
Two people
take
get
too
cocky.
much confidence, becomes cockiness, arrogance, and that becomes dangerous. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, it's a difference between being confident and being arrogant.
But too much confidence, I'm saying.
No, you got to have confidence in self to get through life.
Yeah, I get that.
You know
gotta
what I'm
have too
saying?
much
Because if you don't have confidence in self, sometimes certain things that may happen to you that is negative, like setbacks of money, car, whatever the case may be, you're going to fall apart.
Right.
But if you have confidence, you go, nigga, I'll get another car in a few weeks. Or I'll get another car in a month. You don't feel like you're down. You just feel like, hey, I got to get back to what I was.
Overconfidence is a symptom of narcissism. One of the biggest things about being a narcissist is that you have an inflated sense of self.
Right.
A grandiose approach to life. You think your importance level far supersedes anybody and everybody walking the planet.
Right.
So I don't think that overconfidence is a tool to help you. I think it's a tool that you use to stab yourself in the chest and debilitate you from making logical, empathetic decisions. Because there's what you want in life and there's how it affects other people. And if you can't experience or feel empathy, you won't implement the right strategy to get what you want, because you'll think that it's all about you and everything will be second in line to what you want and when you want it. And that's how you leave a trail of sick, scarred people around you, because you don't have the wherewithal and the fucking self, the awareness to understand, how what you do or care. I say you don't have the empathy to care about how what you do affects not just you, but the people around you.
It's a mixture, because you got to also be grounded. You know what I mean? You have confidence, but stay grounded. I think what happens is we get ahead of ourselves and we go right to overconfidence. I think our collective consciousness is just so low. Our confidence is so low. People need to get to the point where their confidence game gets to the top, and we'll deal with overconfidence when we get there.
And I think that's the Kyrie situation, is just overconfidence. He shouldn't have had the confidence to retweet something like that.
Because I mean, the thing about it is he felt how he felt.
Yeah.
Sometimes our feelings that we put on social media may not be always valid
Talk
to
about
everybody else. But if he up there felt a way and he felt that kind of like lined with his feelings and how he feel about America and everything else, it's like, shit, why not be able to do it? Because it's free speech. What happened?
It said,
Sarah had to go boo-boo again.
Nah, it said DeJuan got his CDL license so he could become a cattle truck driver. Trying to free his people.
Oh, that's nigga Bismarck T. That nigga funny.
Yeah,
That nigga Bismarck T be having some funny shit.
Do the comment section.
But I've always looked at it like, you should be able to say what you want to say. And it shouldn't be no like bad part about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody to
look
give
at the screen.
Sarah, they said your boo-booing is meeting.
How are you cutting?
They said
bathroom.
with the
She went to go get her food.
That was
Damn, multitasker.
Yeah, that's what
There you go.
They delivered food to the bathroom?
For real.
There's a good question. They say, how much money
What?
it takes for you to be a man, Kraig? I think
Nah.
it doesn't take.
It ain't no money.
Yeah, there's no price on that.
Yeah, it's just you are or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Money don't change. Money just either magnifies a person's personality.
That's a good point.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? But if you up there are a man, regardless, a man can take care of his kids with no money and then just try to figure out another way. You know what I'm saying? But if he got money, that don't make him more of a man. That just, he's a man with money. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is trippy about that type of shit. People be trying to classify money with being able to be a father or a mother. Fuck what you talking about.
That nigga said Snaps cut his jeans in 2006.
The Jodeci pants. That nigga is crazy. But yeah, that shit don't classify you as no man. A man take care of his family. A man do what's right. A man is straight up.
Say what it mean. Maybe we can say it.
What else you got for
real.
for snaps?
All right, man. Check this out. Did you hear about the lady who? There was a woman. Let me get her name for you. Pretty much, here's the story. She was driving her as a homeless dude on the sidewalk.
Oh,
You heard about that? He's sleeping at 3:00 in the morning. This lady pulls up, bumping her music.
Right.
And he said the exhaust fumes was waking him up. So he-
exhaust fumes?
Yeah, from her truck, from her SUV. It was a Porsche. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he gets up and he asked her, "Can you turn the music down?" You know what I mean? And kind of, move away from this area. She gets out the car. They get into an altercation. The man says, "All right, just go ahead and go. I'm gonna go back to sleep." Goes back, lays down. She goes back to the car, gets out, comes back, shoots him 2 times in the stomach while he's laying in the ground on the floor.
I think she was a whole bitch for that.
Pretty much.
Go to jail.
And guess what, Dewan? She didn't go to jail. She got 11 months of
11 months?
of probation. 11 months
For
of
killing a nigga?
unintended probation. You know what I mean?
She was white.
Yes, she was white.
Oh, white woman.
She-
Where was this at?
She was convicted of reckless endangerment.
Where was this at?
I believe it's Massachusetts or something.
And like I said, Massachusetts.
Let me see. Massachusetts.
Mouthpiece look like Mike Tomlin
Yeah,
after
no,
the
it was
drugs.
Nashville.
Fuck you.
Massachusetts.
It was in Nashville, Tennessee.
They say he look like Mike Tomlin. What?
After the drugs.
Right. So pretty much they just gave her a reckless endangerment and she got a misdemeanor. And so she got
Reckless endangerment for
For killing
killing
a nigga.
somebody.
11 months and 29 days of probation.
That bitch got some dirt on some
Oh,
judges.
she was cleaning up the street.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
That is fucked
That's
up.
how they
though.
look at it.
But I will tell you this: the nigga was sleeping on the sidewalk. Like, how much motherfucking territory can you claim?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm waking you up, nigga. You should not be on the sidewalk, bitch ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But when she popped him, it was just like, now you're lower than low.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can just
back.
get rid of you.
Right.
That's crazy as a
But the
motherfucker.
crazy thing about it is they got into the altercation. She went back to her Porsche. He went to sleep. She got her gun.
She didn't go.
went
He
back.
didn't go to sleep, nigga. He died.
Well, she tried. Well, I mean, he slept. But I'm just saying.
He slept.
Damn. Damn.
She
He
went rest in
slept.
peace. Well, but she went back to the car like
Like it wasn't nothing
coulda
and
got
went
in the car and
shopping.
just drove off. You know what I mean? So she got in the car, got out, came over and shot him.
She was having a bad day too, though. For you to just shoot a
Oh
homeless
no,
nigga.
that's
It's not like she was
definitely.
partying, like clubbing. It was, you know what I mean?
Oh, it was
3 in the
late at
morning.
night, or was it-
3 in the morning. You know,
Oh, so
in
she
her
thought she was
Porsche,
gonna get
music
away with the
blasting.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she a filthy bitch. Go to jail. I mean, for
They
real,
sent her
nigga, you
home.
just killing a nigga that told you to turn your motherfucking music down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, dog. Like, you could have went on about your business. Who takes their gun out and just shoot a nigga for telling you, hey,
right.
I'm sleepy.
Right.
Turn your shit
you
down.
tired?
Boop, 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 boop. Like,
And skirt off.
I hope you go to jail and they do something strange to your punk ass. You know what I mean? That's crazy in the motherfucker, man. Now you ain't gonna have the so-called Porsche or Mercedes, whatever the fuck you had.
It sound like a gang initiation.
So you,
Right. For a white bitch doing the purge. She thought she was in the purge.
you think it was because his value
Was less,
wasn't
yes.
that she got off? You feel what I'm saying? Like, remember, didn't we heard Cat Williams, you know what I mean? He said Plaxico shot himself. You know what I mean?
I don't think
I
In
know
2 years, she shot a homeless nigga who probably wasn't bringing nothing to society. That's probably, I don't know.
Only way
Why
I
you
can
think
see,
they let her get off.
only way I can
Definitely.
see her them letting her get off is the fact that this nigga tried to attack her.
Right. What her comment got to do with anything?
What'd you say?
She didn't let her get off. What that got to do with it?
Oh, you was let her motherfucker because he wasn't there to get her off. She was in there playing with
That's what
herself.
it's about. He didn't finish eating her pussy. He said, kill her.
But that's crazy in a motherfucker to shoot a nigga that just asked for
Leave me
that.
in the bed without nothing,
But for
motherfucker.
her to get off like that,
I got something for you.
murder.
You know what I mean? 11 months
I'm
probation.
finna kill
But
you.
you know that's
No, motherfucker,
stupid.
You
as
gonna get
fuck.
out the bed and you ain't gonna make me come. I'm finna kill you.
Kill you, nigga. You stopped.
Dude didn't even have a bed. He didn't have a bed.
But no, that's that whole thing of, you ever heard of that? It's like a catch-22 as far as if you kill another dude that is like a menace to society, you may get a couple of years. But let you kill a college student, you get
That's what
life.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because they have potential to bring assets to society. But because this dude is on the, you know what I mean? Maybe they just felt like, oh, that's just What do you call him? Oscar the
Fuck
Grouch.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Just-
Maybe that homeless nigga got a bad record. That's why they said fuck it.
They said the wine did an eat by.
I did a eat
Not
by.
a drive by, but eat by. That shit got legs like John
Kraig and
Clive Van Dam.
mouthpiece. About they shoes together.
Craig mustache.
Fuck
Child.
yeah.
He said they paid a homeless
Mouthpiece
dude to
Steelers
eat the
outfit
box.
come with barbecue.
Hey,
other
niggas been
stuff.
saying barbecue. Like, I look like a nigga that just have a barbecue. What kind of shit is this? Niggas be bagging on me like a motherfucker and be saying barbecue all the time,
The
nigga.
funniest shit is when they say something about your titties. Remember what they said?
No, they said there was 6 breasts on the stage.
Yeah.
And it was me, you, and Daisy. That's what that shit was. That shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. There's 6 breasts on the stage.
Get off
like-
Daisy too. He said,
Oh no, they been on
some
Daisy
said,
head.
Like Fred and Wilma Flintstone combined. That was fucked up.
Frilma.
Some nigga said, "Hey, Daisy should have got up and spin and then sat back down." Right? I was like,
Dude, they were on.
They own you.
"They on your bumper."
They're like,
shit-
can she
what else you got
headlock
for
me
us?
with her legs? I was like, oh, damn. they're crazy.
Yeah, they on Daisy bumper.
They on Daisy bumper.
So so on Thursday there was a teenager who walked into the what?
They said I vacuum with my nose.
Oh shit! That is a common joke for you, nigga. That nose
He the
shit.
nigga that started it. This fat.
Oh, this nigga started
He
it.
got everybody talking about my nose.
Nostradamus. That shit is crazy.
So there was a teenager who was wearing a
They call me
mask
Nosy
and
Perez.
walked into a smoke vape shop in Georgia and pulled the gun on the clerk. The video showed him with his weapon and demanding the certain products from the counter. But out of nowhere, the gunman bursts out into laughter and he removes his masks and tells the terrified clerk that he was just kidding.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
What?
From now on, you gotta read this shit in Spanish.
Okay, so estaba ahí and then sacó la pistola.
That's what he
Right,
said.
that shit don't
Somebody-
be going
somebody
smooth.
walked up to the dispensary to the gun and said,
Yeah, so it was a teenager from Georgia. Y fue al
Yeah, we gonna have to put
I'll
the
say it in
subtitles up there. Because when she doing it in English, I ain't gonna lie to you. It seemed like she's trying to say it in Spanish in her head, and then she's saying it in English. That shit is crazy.
I need
La
subtitles.
pistola.
Y luego, so there was a teenager from Georgia that went into a vape shop to rob.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but out of nowhere, he kind of just bursted out in laughter and took out his his mask and said, "I was just kidding. It was for a TikTok video."
Oh no, niggas. Go
But
to
it was
jail.
because he got caught. They had, they already had called the cops and everything.
He lucky he didn't get blasted.
yeah, he
Right.
lucky he got a chance to say.
Don't play
Was
like
his
that.
gun real?
I'm just kidding.
Yes,
Oh, his gun was real?
everything was real. He was just trying to
you
get out of
stupid
it.
as fuck.
Hell no.
Shoot
That's
that
charge.
nigga.
He should go to jail.
Shoot
for
that nigga. If you coming up in there fucking around, if I got to drop on you, that shit coming right between your eyes, nigga.
Yeah.
That's the same.
feel what I'm
if,
saying?
If a nigga try to rob a bank or a liquor store and be like, "Nah, I'm just playing. But I had you though."
Right. Niggas going to jail.
To jail. To
Niggas
jail.
going to jail.
Yeah, nah.
For him to say prank, like TikTok niggas is doing too much.
It's
Like
doing
it's
too much.
fun to do certain things, but when you honestly putting people's lives in like slight fear,
Right.
nigga, you
They
get
gonna,
popped.
yeah, they gonna react how they react.
Yeah,
It's
you
on
get
you.
popped.
And
It's
they
a nigga
pop.
waiting at a dispensary and every spot, nigga, that's trigger happy.
Right.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think if you were smaller, you would be more than TikTok?
You think if what?
Nothing.
If you,
You said if I was smaller?
Crazy.
You can have a whole no ass thing going on TikTok, nigga, where you'll get 1,000 followers.
But I love your childbearing hips. It makes me
Just because you don't have any, nigga, don't be mad at me. But you got childbearing hips on your chest.
Yeah, you got it from your mom.
That nigga is crazy. I don't even know. We got a special seat for Sarah in the booth.
Whatever.
Because that shit don't even have an ass
y'all
part.
see his honey stripe.
Special chairs, nigga.
Yo, I know they got one little stripe going through your little hips there.
Look.
I'm
Your
sure
bra
you're right.
is very titanium, nigga. I don't want to hear
We get them
that.
from the same place. I don't see. Now I got to tell your secrets.
Hey,
Get us from the
nigga.
same bitch. She sew our shit together, nigga.
She sew our shit together, nigga.
Black
She
and
is
yellow.
comedy.
Bras in yellow, bras in
If
yellow.
y'all see Sarah, bras and yellow. If y'all see Sarah, y'all would never ever see another cut of a good jean everywhere, nigga. Her ass part is just sucked in. Ain't no pockets.
Okay, but I shit all over you, nigga.
I'll shit all over you. You ever seen a nigga that look like they just inhale all the time?
Hey,
That's my nigga though.
they just called and said your battery's ready in the refrigerator.
Nigga, my battery is ready. Sarah crazy, the motherfucker. You look like a pure cartoon, my nigga.
We gotta wrap this up because Daisy gotta cut your hair.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? Well, then we should wrap it up. Somebody should give you a new booty.
Wrap it up so you can wrap it up, nigga.
Nigga, wrap it up so you can wrap it
Back
up.
to you, Kraig.
All right. Hey, we're going to go to
Sarah is crazy, man. That's my nigga, though.
we're gonna go to a quick commercial break.
Oh, shit.
When we get back, more correct facts.
Wait. Okay.
God.
Okay, let me find one here. All right.
I'm tired of people not saying what it is, man.
I'm a director. Hey, I'm a director. Places everybody.
Son, I apologize. I took some risks to provide for you and your mother. It landed me in jail for 8 years, and it took me away from you. Excuse me.
What's up, pimp? Hey,
What's going on, Slink?
just left the shop, man. You left this up there. I figured you might need
okay,
this here,
appreciate
man.
that,
What y'all got going on up here?
All right.
Y'all chilling. What's happening? Hey, Charlie, what's up, my nigga? What's the word, my guy? What's up, big old man? What's the word, dog?
Man, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What you been up to?
Oh, shit, not drinking enough protein shakes,
Yeah,
obviously,
you know,
motherfucker.
man. When you light skinned, you got to play the part, man. So don't nobody fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
You can use that kind of language, man. Fuck the kids, man.
Yeah, I feel you. What's been going on though, man? I'm telling you, nephew been out there doing it big though. All these views, man. What is this nigga doing?
This man is a lyrical and creative genius.
I need me a thick but no homo though, cause that's that gay shit. Nigga, as long as I say no homo, it's not gay, right? Absolutely right, sir. Anime.
Shout out to Charlie Google's film.
Section. Can't call me Poppy, I teach her.
This is so dumb.
Everything about this was iconic.
Let me know what you think, bro.
I got you.
We should code.
Like, this needs to be the best meme. This needs to be the next Old Town Road.
What's going on with you, you big French bull mastiff terrier looking motherfucker, you dog ass nigga, man? You just like your daddy, man. Look at you, boy. You get big as fuck. Ah, shit, nigga, I almost broke my hand, you buck. What you feeding this nigga?
A whole lot of greens.
You got some more of it? I'm hungry. They got some weed here.
I want to take some time, though, man. I got to thank y'all, man. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for holding down the shop while I was in the penitentiary, man.
I'm just saying, just all you gotta do, nigga, is put the run the alternator, run the line to the alternator.
Yeah, the tube gotta go in the hole.
Without you, none of this would be possible.
Right on.
I love you, man.
Much love.
Brother-in-law, you've been a rock, man. You put money on my books. You kept me eating while I was locked down. You was there for my son. You've been a rock for my wife. Whatever you need, I got you, man. I'm just humbled by that, brother.
I gotta say though, man, if I had something in my glass, I would toast you. You've been doing right by my sister, and I really honor and appreciate you for that. I know things ain't been perfect, but you've been doing the best that you can. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
And I appreciate you for that. Glass me up anyhow, even though mine's is empty. Toast to you.
To my son, man, I apologize, Junior. I wasn't living right. And because of that, the system took me away from you.
The show you are watching is a paid program or advertisement. USA Network is not responsible for the claims and representations made by the sponsor.
Hello world, I'm Cephas X. Hotep, I have a breakthrough for you today. Years ago, my ex-wife, come on, my beautiful ex-wife, we traveled to Kemet. I picked up what I thought was a harmless blueberry. Unbeknownst to me, it was a Gadoji berry. Gadoji berries have healing qualities. They heal any and everything. You ain't got no hands? Gadoji berry. You got a bad knee? Gadoji berry. You a little slow and don't know where to go? Gadoji berry. Baby, bring me a berry. Hurry up now. Hurry up, baby. Okay, baby. I mean, you need a damn dagger to give me a berry? Why you got a dagger?
My bad, baby.
Okay, I mean, you know. Get the fuck up out the screen. Look.
Yeah, this dude got the key to success, homie.
You know, you're in and out. You just need to be out more times than you're in. And I'm gonna get to that, okay? I mean, you the cameraman or are you me, okay? I'm me, you the cameraman, okay? Look, we walk the path of the great migration. Dogs don't think barks. They think words. Can you please go get me the bits? Hurry up. Okay, look. I'm gonna eat this berry now. Look, there's a dog there. Look. We gonna bark at the dog. Ain't nothing gonna happen. What, ready? Let's bark. Look. See, nothing. The dog has not responded. See, no joining. The dog doesn't know. Right? But when I get on my knees, I say, come here, boy. The dog comes right to me. See, the Gadoji berry. It works here. And I swear this is not a scam.
You don't mean you. Hey, go dial this number. Get them berries.
Hello? Hello?
Who we getting collect calls from, baby? Okay, Joker.
Hi, can I speak to Cephas X, please? Hold on.
I'm trying to get a 3.5 of the Gadoji berry.
What?
Could you wrap those up in wool?
Are you playing? Hang up the phone.
Alrighty.
That was classic. Why y'all people? Serious callers, please. Okay, caller? How you doing, caller? How can I help you, caller?
Yo, Kraig, it's your pops.
What pop?
It's your pops. Code 819. Come on, man, 819. I don't even remember. Police!
At the end of the day, I can't complain. The only enemy I have is me and my own big head. Me and Charlie Google's been running scams since 1985, partner. Get it from God, my nigga.
Yeah, you know what today is, man? Hey, it's going down, man. Get you some carnitas out of some El Pastor. I ain't really fooling with the cabeza, but whatever you do, man, put the little white cheese on it with the lime squirt, man. Hey, it's going down.
Biggest margarita that the bartender ever made. Sipping this tequila since 5. Can you catch my fade? Chicas, señoritas, and bonitas say they on their way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacos on my plate.
Oh, man. Get you a horchata, you know what I'm saying? Or a jamaica. You know what? I'm not fooling with the horchata. I'm not gonna get out here and lie to y'all. Give me the jamaica, and it's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? Not too hot on the sauce. Have my lips burning, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I went to one Taco Tuesday. The hot sauce was so hot, nose running, face sweating. I was looking like Django Unchained in that motherfucker. Whew, it's Taco Tuesday.
Biggest margarita that the bartender ever made. Sipping this tequila since 5. Can you catch my fade? Chicas, señoritas, and bonitas say they on their way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacos on my plate. It's Taco Tuesday. 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 It's Taco Tuesday.
eat your radishes, nigga. Let me get them, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, I really do prefer the lime to the lemon when it comes to the taco. You know what I'm saying? I need about 4 of them things. Hey, I went to Australia the other day, and I told them let me get 2 with the cheese and 2 without. You know, I took the cheese off the 2 that had cheese and put it on the other 2 that didn't have cheese. Nigga had 4 tacos with cheese. Oh, me,
Biggest margarita that the bartender ever made. Sipping this tequila since 5. Can you catch my fade? Chicas, señoritas, and bonitas say they on their way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacos on my plate. Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday.
Y'all should see how I'm dancing up in here right now. I'm dancing like it's Burrito Wednesday. But look, it's Taco Tuesday. There is a difference. Somebody tried to come through on Enchilada Thursday, threw the whole vibe off. You know what I'm saying? El Pastor with the extra drip. You don't know nothing about that, man. You getting the tacos and, hey, no crunchy shit. You know what? If you want to do the crunchy shell, that's all you, man. Crunchy shell, little baby shells is going down. It's Tuesday. Bring a drink, bring a friend.
Biggest margarita that the bartender ever made. Sipping this tequila since 5. Can you catch my fade? Chicas, señoritas, and bonitas say they on their way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacos on my plate. Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Oh, thank y'all for coming out. You know what I'm saying? I've been your host for the evening, Uncle Todd. Thank y'all for coming out with Taco Tuesday. And then hey, brother, excuse me, brother. You with the tacos in your pocket. Do not leave here with no tacos in your pocket. That's not Taco Tuesday etiquette. See, the ruffians is in the building tonight. Somebody should have sent them the PDF on how to behave on Taco Tuesday. We got extra radishes in the back. I know y'all like that. And we out of here. Tuesday.
Can you pull me up a cup? I won't remember.
Yeah.
My girl threw away the roses I just sent her.
Oh.
She caught me flirting with a bestie by the blender.
Hey.
I'ma keep on drinking and blame the bartender. Can you pull me up a cup? I won't remember.
Yeah.
Cause my girl threw away the roses I just sent her.
Oh.
She caught me flirting with a bestie by the blender.
Hey.
I'ma keep on drinking and blame the bartender.
Man, where did you get your bartending degree at? The DeVry Institute? Man, hey, that last drink that you made tasted like a strawberry Huxtable. Let me find out you up in here making cosmopolitans. You got to be the worst bartender that I've ever encountered.
Can you pull me up a cup? I won't remember.
Yeah.
My girl threw away the roses I just sent her. She caught me flirting with a bestie by the blender.
Hey.
I'ma keep on drinking and blame the bartender. Can you pull me up a cup? I won't remember.
Yeah.
My girl threw away the roses I just sent her. She caught me flirting with a bestie by the blender.
Hey.
I'ma keep on drinking and blame the bartender.
Man, why was that last drink you made so spicy? Like, it didn't have to be that spicy. You in here making ghost pepper daiquiris, you know what I'm saying? Habanero margaritas. And was that last drink supposed to have pumpkin seed shells in it? Man, what is I need to speak to your supervisor, man. What is his extension? Cause I don't even know. What was that last drink you made? What you call that? A Dasani? A Arrowhead Mountain Spring water? Good drinks is hard to find around here, boy. I tell you, man. That drink that you just made tasted like a teriyaki chicken bowl. You Your drinks is in here tasting like power steering fluid.
Can you pour me up a cup? I won't remember.
Yeah.
My girl threw away the roses I just sent her.
Oh.
She caught me flirting with a bestie by the blender.
Hey.
I'ma keep on drinking and blame the bartender. Can you pour me up a cup? I won't remember.
Yeah.
My girl threw away the roses I just sent her.
Oh.
She caught me flirting with a bestie by the blender.
Hey.
I'ma keep on drinking and blame the bartender.
Well, I'm your host, Uncle Todd, and this bartender here is, somebody need to put a C- in the window when you come up here to get a drink from this dude, because I seen him back here making gin and penicillins.
We're back. Yeah, it's me, nigga.
That nigga went to go poo poo.
Yeah, we back.
What you thought it was when it wasn't. It is. Everybody want to be in my motherfucking biz.
Hey.
But I like that, and that's the way it is.
Sarah over here like a motherfucking young Flavor Flav.
Yo, roundy rich ass up.
A friend of mine. She called me Roundy Rich, not Rowdy Rich.
Roundy Rich.
Oh,
That's a good one.
He said Corey Holcomb flow. Corey do be rapping like that. Say it's my turn and everybody knows.
Right. Grandmaster Flash.
I'm not with that, Jack.
With that Jack. You dig?
Be the new Jack, blue, black, and it's like that.
This nigga.
New Jack, blue, black. Do you had any more topics?
I have one more.
One more. Let's
Just
do
one
it.
more, okay? Here we go. Let's see if I can say it in
Who the
Spanish.
hell is Juan Moore?
Yeah. I don't know that nigga.
I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Cain Velasquez story, but he went to jail. He's been in there for 8 months.
Oh, yeah.
For allegedly shooting a man that molested his 4-year-old son.
Right.
So he actually was granted bail today by Santa Clarita County.
I knew you was gonna say his last name right though.
Velasquez?
Yeah.
Velasquez.
I was like, everything else was like on the fence, but that last name, I knew you was gonna ace that motherfucker.
I thought it was a really cool thing because we all say that we would do it if we were in that position,
Yeah, I don't think he should have went to jail.
Right.
Not at all.
No.
Nigga, he molested my son. You lucky I didn't kill him.
That's real
Exactly.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, what part of like America are you okay with? Like, because to be honest with you, the sentence for that is probably a couple years instead of death.
Mm-hmm.
But this kid got to deal with being molested for the rest of his life. And it's like, as a father, you feel like you failed.
Right.
Because you did not protect him from this predator.
Mm-hmm.
So if I shot you and killed you or shot you and wounded you, nigga, give me a parade. Because I went back, you know what I'm saying, for my son's
You
honor.
want a murder parade?
Why not?
You want niggas out
Why
there
not?
to
I got rid of a predator.
Floats commemorating you murdered.
Yes.
a child molester.
Yep. A child molester.
Who gonna-
Matter of fact,
who gonna promote?
have the float with a nigga holding a baby.
Flat top folks.
I thought it was crazy that they took him into jail, but they let the abuser out.
Oh, so the abuser never went to jail?
No, he didn't. He never went to jail.
Man,
he was
fuck the
in jail.
system, homie.
The abuser
Wait,
was
he
out.
came back from the dead?
And then
He got shot. He didn't die. I heard.
he shot the father of the guy who abused his father.
Wait, hold up.
So the abusing.
Okay.
How old was the abuser then? You don't know.
He was a caregiver for he had like his own care.
So he had to be an adult.
Yes.
And he went and he went and shot the dude's father
So he was
instead of
trying to
shooting
aim at him, but he in that moment he ended up shooting the dad.
Nah, I'd have emptied the clip. Both of them would have got hit.
Yeah.
He missed. What I didn't like about that, I wish he would have done it with his bare hands. Fuck the
I
gun.
mean,
Like,
no, but you gotta look at it like this.
heavyweight, boom.
In his mind, he wanted to kill him.
Oh,
But this Cain Velasquez. This nigga beat Brock Lesnar.
He's big.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is this.
that big-
He wanted to kill that man.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
He wanted to kill. I would have wanted to kill that man too. I don't want you on this earth no more after what you did to my son.
Right.
So it's like, I don't understand. Like, you can kill in defense, but if your kids get hurt, what, you got to depend on the law to go cool? Nah, nigga, my son going to have to live with this for the rest of his life.
Exactly.
You took advantage of my son. You shouldn't be on this earth no more.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. People shouldn't go to jail for defending a family, or, I'm just being real, if somebody made my family member a victim,
Right.
you should be deceased.
People were complaining and saying that Kane should get time because he shot somebody that was innocent. Which
Innocent, because he shot the father.
Yeah, and I was
well,
like,
you raised that nasty motherfucker.
I was like, you think we give a damn in that situation? I would care if they did that to my son. Fuck.
Yeah, you raised that nasty nigga. You was probably doing it to him.
Yeah,
Right.
if you raise a molester, you probably molested the motherfucker that.
You get what I'm saying? Or your family member
you know
did.
somebody who did.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Somebody in your little circle done did.
Like Jeffrey
Kids don't do
Dahmer
that
daddy, nigga. He should get beat the fuck up.
Right.
Kids don't do that naturally. They learn that shit.
Well, he's dead.
Well, yeah, die, nigga, die.
So,
He said Jeffrey Dahmer's dad, no?
Yeah, because Jeffrey Dahmer dad got him on.
Jeffrey Dahmer's dad.
you sure?
Yeah, they were.
Well, if he did, nigga, I hope you did now.
At his
Jeffrey
house.
Dahmer's father's still
doing,
alive.
They were doing what at his house?
They were throwing panties outside Jeffrey Dahmer's dad's house.
Panties?
Yeah,
Why?
because
Oh, he's still alive. He's
praising.
86.
They're praising that whole
Wait, they was throwing panties at his house?
panties at
At
his
his
house.
dad?
To want to give him some draws?
It's got.
Are they praising him for creating
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Well, I know
They're
Jeffrey Dahmer had
romanticizing
some.
This.
He did have some admirers when he was
Yeah,
in
he
jail. He did have admirers.
So they admiring his dad now for giving him birth.
Yep.
That's a
Yeah,
cold piece
that's
of work,
crazy.
nigga. Y'all cool with a nigga that raised a motherfucking killer like that?
We're going to wrap up the show, man. It's been a great episode of Kraig Facts. Everybody tell the people where they can find you.
You guys can find me at I Love Zule on Instagram and everywhere else as Daisy Zuleika.
Snaptastic_pin on IG. You already know. Check out that Dina Collective album. You think you write all the time? Well, I write more.
Hey.
You know what it is. Mouthpiece, Voice of Venice Beach. You can check me on Instagram and TikTok at Voice of Venice Beach and Facebook at JC Mouthpiece Thompson.
At Dewan B everywhere. DWANNB. That's Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and TikTok, and all that shit. And yeah, Kraig Facts.
And
Kraig
yeah.
Facts.
Oh, yeah. That's been this episode. See y'all at Roasting the Host Morning Show tomorrow. Been a great day of filming. Hey, man, how can we get on this reparations shit? What's going on, Dwayne?
Got to keep pushing. You know, I mean, today everybody's voting, and me personally, I'm not voting for anybody because ain't nobody talking reparations. I let everybody else fight out their bullshit. You know what I mean? If they ain't talking reparations, they ain't talking to me. So that's one of the things where we kind of, you know, pulling back, let the political process play out how it play out. And in the meantime, if they want the black vote, they can come to us with some tangible resources. And if they don't want to give us tangible resources, they can fight that shit out themselves.
I heard that.
Instead of going out to go follow their agenda, instead of going out, go do your kids' homework. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
Spend
vote
some
for
time
this
with your
nigga.
family.
Yep.
I'm gonna vote for this nigga. He ain't running.
Love your own people. Love yourself.
Gonna write him in.
He's not going to run.
Spend time with your people instead of with them folks.
Why you never run?
You ain't shit.
That nigga had a double entendre right there. He's not going to run.
I ain't running.
No, he was talking about you running in period, and then you running for office. You ain't shit.
I ain't running. I never run.
You should. I think you can get Maxine watered out of there.
Man,
Yeah.
Them white,
for real.
He's a mind runner.
you know why I ain't running?
Why?
Because I do one goddamn thing and all the niggas is going to argue about how I should have did it different. Instead of what everybody else did. So I ain't running.
What would you run on?
I'll say some shit, but the niggas be like, you shouldn't have said it.
What would you run on?
Reparations.
Or
Every nigga gonna vote for him. They gonna be like, I need my money. Nah, for real.
8 out of 10 niggas will be like, we ain't never gonna get no reparations.
No, that's real. But hey, if you fighting for it, nigga, that nigga will follow you. That should be like the motherfucking unemployment checks all over again.
These niggas funny as a motherfucker, man.
Salute to the thousands of black folks that showed out there for the reparations rally. They came from all of. It was organized. Oh, it's funny.
No, because you know how you said it, nigga. Don't act like you don't know.
Thousands.
You said the thousands of niggas. Basically, some of you niggas didn't show up.
No. I ain't saying like that. That shit was organized in 3 weeks. To have over 6,000, to have over 5,000 black people show up from around the country in 6 weeks.
Other celebrities posted.
That shows you how serious black people are about our reparations.
Who are these sensitive motherfuckers in here, man? It's a lot of sensitive niggas.
Niggas came in here on some
You don't
bullshit
get your
today.
sensitive asses out of here, man.
Niggas need hugs and shit. Fuck you.
Kraig, tell us where you got your outfit from.
Shit, the store, nigga.
For real.
Motherfucker.
Niggas is on some hating ass shit in the
I mean, it's real dumb in the comments there.
You know what I mean? Some of y'all is cool. We appreciate you. Other niggas, fuck
All
you.
this sensitivity in here, man.
They need a chat.
I'm gonna tell you right now, don't run up on me on the wrong day.
Somebody gonna run up on you.
Shit. Don't run up on me on the wrong day. Talk about I like what you were saying. Okay. We gonna find out, nigga. They shit raw.
Yeah.
You ain't running.
What if a nigga just ball you up, nigga?
Nah, I be on that shit. I be on that shit, nigga. I be on that shit. Trust me. Anybody get close, nigga, I'm on your bumper.
About mouthpiece running.
So what
Y'all don't run, nigga. I fight. Fuck you.
Y'all from Pasadena. So if your uncle call you tonight and say, I need you to come over to the house tonight.
For what?
And he disclosed to you.
What kind of weird uncle is this?
Why you need me to come over?
Calling me in the middle.
You can't handle it yourself.
I need you to come over here.
But he wants y'all to know that he's the one that won the $2 billion.
Okay.
Oh, I'm protecting the uncle.
Kraig facts over with.
I'm protecting the uncle.
Will you at least make sure we okay, nigga?
I'm protecting the uncle, nigga. Ain't nobody touching uncle on my watch, nigga. Fuck it.
My uncle ain't calling.
You know what I mean? But uncle gonna have to deposit $100,000 just for me to be okay with every situation that's going on.
No, my uncle would try to make me cash it so he won't stop getting his Social Security check.
Oh, wow.
Niggas will do some shit like that. I ain't get my Social Security shut off, man. I ain't get my Social Security shut off. Social Security.
I don't want the people in my business.
Yeah, no, if it was a $2 billion family member, man, best believe, you know what I'm saying?
$2 billion family.
Yeah. That's what it is, nigga. Fuck it. But I would definitely stay by his side because I'm a solid individual and I wouldn't want nobody to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just on that alone, you know what I mean? I look out for him if it was a family member that I dealt with on a constant basis. But if it's a family member that just, he wanted to use me as a henchman, you had to put something in the bank account.
But everybody gonna think that you want it.
What if you just did it?
I ain't worried about that shit.
What if he paid to choke his wife out?
That $100,000, I'm gonna get that pistol.
What if he paid to choke his wife out?
Well, I guess the bitch got to go.
Barbara, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The nigga told me $100,000. You gotta go.
Not kill her, but just choke her out. Just.
Well, I mean, if I choke her out, I gotta kill her because I ain't trying to have no witnesses. I mean, the bitch go tell, and I'm gonna lose my $100,000. I don't want $100,000 on the books. That's a gang of honey buns.
And you negative 5 years on Christmas gifts, so bitch, you out.
I'm cool, nigga. Let me know.
What if your uncle just need a ride to go cash the ticket?
Hey, look, gun in hand. I'm talking about gun in hand, nigga.
You finna kill that nigga.
No, I ain't finna kill that nigga. I ain't finna kill that nigga. We gonna help him get to that. We gonna help him get to the motherfucking money.
What if he give you 10,000 total? Like he got.
I'm only guarding him for that day, nigga. I'm only guarding him for that day.
Yeah, you gas money. I get you on gas money, bro. I just gotta go.
Right. He slide me 10 bands just to go to the store.
Yeah, guaranteed 12,000 a year coming from your uncle.
12,000 a year
for the rest of your life.
12,000 a year. Fuck you. I'm setting you up, nigga. I'm setting your ass up. You give me 12,000 a year, talk about protect me. I'm setting your ass up.
Would you get an island or something like go away?
With 12,000 a year, you can't get shit.
Right.
Not 12,000. I'm talking if you won.
If I won, I ain't gonna lie, I would look into buying an island.
How you set your uncle up? How would you go about that? Would it be other family members?
No,
or-
it would just be, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, man, I need you to drive me to go get this money. Oh, okay. So, as soon as we get in the car, I'm robbing him. It's my ticket now. It's my ticket now. Fuck.
Okay.
I don't care what you got going on.
You're taking the ticket.
I'm taking the ticket.
He made a duplicate. He gave you the fake one.
Nah.
No,
I got that, nigga.
I would Mickey him. We would go.
I would
Mickey him.
And he would wake up at an old folks home, paying for it for the rest
You
of his
ain't
life.
shit, Sarah. At least I robbed a nigga point blank. You want to drug the nigga.
But
That nigga be at Nick's check cashing with that ticket for the cash.
Hey, can I get this $2 billion?
Right across the street from the check.
I ain't got my ID on me.
$2 billion.
I left my y'all cash this without ID.
Look, the numbers is real, bitch. Give me my $2 billion.
Across the street.
Nigga be dating that motherfucker like
Wait,
crazy.
don't you have to go in person to get up anything over 600?
Yeah, no, you're supposed to go to the store first. You're supposed to go to the store first to claim your little the money that they supposed to give you right off the back.
Really?
Which is supposed to be like
off the
50.
back?
Yeah, off the back.
They did that today, right?
I thought it was bat, but
No,
Yeah.
off the back,
That nigga said off the back. A back of what, nigga?
Back of what? Back of the salesman. And then you get your 50,000 and then you
Nigga,
roll
all
off.
this time, what if they got $1 billion in a liquor store? Like, how y'all get all this cash?
Right. The nigga got a safe. But they say though, anytime I think the people from the lotto comes and give them that money, like a piece of it or something like that.
Until you bitch, that check is
You
not a
come
real
in-
check.
No.
I know it's niggas out there who done robbed a nigga for that big check. Thinking, oh,
I think they can go in.
okay, I can just.
Can
take
you
this
cash
away.
this?
The big check is worthless,
Like,
nigga.
nigga, you going to jail.
I left my ID at home.
You going to jail. You the nigga that robbed me for the check? You going to jail.
Over to you. I left my ID at home. I'm signing it over to you. Okay, you
Nigga
going
hit
in
you
for
for that big check. That shit funny.
Hey, what if you the teller that got to give that money?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you right now, nigga, I might skimp on one of them hundreds.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that size transaction, ain't no tellers involved with that.
Right.
It's a machine.
Ain't no bank teller going. 1,199,000. 1,900,000.
Teller, nigga, crazy.
278,000.
You don't think they would go to a teller?
278,001.
They shoot you down?
278,002.
How they doing it?
You're not dealing. That's all wire transfer.
Oh, yeah, it's wire
You're not dealing with no tellers with $1
Wait.
billion.
So you mean to tell me you can't go to the bank and get some cash and have it in the
They don't even have
Not
that
a
much
billion.
at BB.
Not $1 billion, nigga. I'm talking about the actual, like, give me something to walk away with.
Yeah, when they get millions, that's or they got to put that order in advance.
Yeah.
You show up and it's already, you know what I mean?
And Kraig,
Nice where the bank. Anytime you want more than $10,000 in cash, it depends on which location it is.
Okay.
Some branches is 50,000. Some branches.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But you got to call. You got to call, and they got to order because when banks don't want to bring in order more than they get it, they regular amount just gets.
And that's all new money.
Yeah, you can't go.
That's
out and
when you getting millions out the bank. That's all money that ain't never been touched by nobody.
Yeah.
How long do it take to get the money, though?
Fresh money?
Yeah, huh?
How long do it take?
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
another
I ain't
question
never
I
had
would
them.
love.
What the fuck is we talking about right now?
The $2 billion they got one.
How long do it take to get
You didn't know about the $2 billion they got one?
I heard about it.
in Altadena?
Yeah, one in here. In Altadena. So we was trying to figure out how much money they walk away with first, or how much money they walk away.
And that's why I asked, what the fuck is we talking about?
The lotto. The lotto.
Somebody you know may have got the winning ticket, Dewan.
Man, we don't know
But
nobody
hey,
got that
we was on a
goddamn
phone
money.
conversation that we might know the area and the region, but we ain't fucking that nigga. Fucking with that nigga.
Hey, I ain't fucking with that.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. He said we ain't fucking that nigga. Huh?
Yeah, I said it right there. That ain't an AO. That ain't an AO, nigga. We ain't fucking the nigga, right?
Wait.
No, nigga.
I said it, nigga. I missed a word.
That nigga said I missed the word. It happened. Hey, that's been this episode of Kraig Facts. If I owe you something, get it from God.
God.
God.